Alright, I got my stream up and running.
Do that as well. God, it's been so long.
Yeah, I know. I'm like so not ready for this.
Okay, hello friends.
Hello.
Flame.
I'm hyped. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello?
M2.
Hi?
Do.
Hi.
I finished it. I finished my glam. It looks beautiful-ish.
I finished mine too, but it wasn't difficult.
Alright.
Did you even change anything?
What? Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I actually got a new set. I was using the one from the new quest, right? The kimono. I
don't
got
like my
the
shoes. I need to get different shoes at some point, but
main new set from the last Elegant PvP set.
okay.
If you don't know what that is, it's the robotic metallic one.
Oh,
You'll see in a bit.
Give me a second. No, I forgot.
I'm so hyped. I keep wasting gil.
You keep wasting
gil.
Wasting gil on dyes.
Do not waste.
Please select the right color in the first place, and then it will not be a waste.
Well, I'm getting the right color now. I think I've got the... I changed. I was going to do purple. And then I tested a different dye that looks like actually just perfect for this, I think. So I'm very excited for what my glam looks like. This is my favorite glam that I've put together in quite a while, so...
That's nice. I didn't put a whole lot of effort into mine, but it came out nice too.
This reflect, save, yes, apply, okay. This again. Keybinds, make sure I can toggle to mute if I do ever want to talk to chat.
Imagine having a chat.
How dare you talk to chat instead of us?
Hey,
I'm probably gonna be so like raid-faced in this anyway that I'm not going to... Ooh, that's what I wanted to do. Actually,
I'm streaming, but I'm streaming just so I can have a recording to look at later.
I mean, that's primarily why I'm streaming. If somebody like comes in here and wants to watch, cool.
I am streaming and I posted it to my FC Discord, but
oh, like I can't join. I forgot I have unrestricted party on.
Actually need to check if
protocol
things are actually watchable.
Yeah, I just wanted the POV to be able to like...
Yeah, that's the thing, right? If it's
what about the in-game duty recording function? Surely that is up to par. Great.
It's watchable.
It definitely doesn't go completely invalidated every time there's even the slightest patch or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's working at least.
All the cuties are here now. Let's go.
Why is my overlay not showing in my bottom right like I'm telling it to, but it keeps showing in my top left?
This is really rich. I almost skipped the cutscene.
I was gonna say, I'm a cutscene enjoyer, so sorry everyone.
No, I'm definitely
enjoyers.
Is ready for the most exciting music ever.
Oh man,
God,
we're
already hearing it.
I'm so sad.
Artless evolution. Whoa. That's crazy.
Just like Kingdom Hearts.
It really is.
It's just like what?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah.
True.
Somebody in Comey's Discord today about the Dark Knight's weapon.
With the power of darkness. You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt,
Omega is
Kingdom
light.
Hearts is light.
So, has everybody studied a little bit?
Yeah,
I read
I've been
some
watching
more.
streams all day.
Yeah,
I've been watching the
some streams.
stream. I glanced a little bit at the toolbox you sent, but
Yeah,
I didn't really study it.
Okay.
I glanced a little bit, and then Flame dragged me into the savage version of this.
Yeah.
Let me actually.
I needed
open
these
the-
pants, okay? They're good.
I needed pants.
Let
I
me look
needed-
at
I
the
needed pants.
toolbox. Let's see.
Yeah, so there's two mechs to this phase.
Yeah.
Program loop and Pantigrator.
Pancake crater.
Program loop, we're each gonna get 1, 2, 3, or 4 marker. And then there are 2 tethers. So your 1 through 4 marks what tower you were taking, like which order of towers you have to take, and then you go up to, or so the order of taking the tether is 3 and 4 will start with the tether, then 3s will start with the tether, then 4s will take the tethers, then 1s and 2s. So you're like 2 behind or 2 ahead.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
What I couldn't understand was the priority for tethers.
Right.
Yeah, let's see.
I did not look to see exactly how the numbers, like your numbers are going out, so I don't know if all tanks, like if the supports will get a 1 through 4 and then the DPS will also get a 1 through 4, or if it's just completely fucking random, like you could have both tanks with 1 and then a healer and DPS with 2, or like how that kind of goes.
There is a text explaining it in the toolbox. I think the one you sent, actually.
I looked at a little
I
bit.
can't even open this toolbox anymore. I can only open the raid plan in the dock.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm looking at the raid plan right now for it. It does look like it can be random.
There's also the one that
The toolbox isn't open for me either. I don't know why.
Toolbox isn't open? Really?
Probably just because everyone's trying to look at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
I have.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I see it.
I don't even see a toolbox for program loop. I just see the raid plan. Because the toolbox I posted was for Pantigrator.
Oh, okay.
Well, the one
That's it?
Arcane
I
sent
thought-
has program loop as well.
Is it not the same toolbox?
I don't know.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure this
maybe
is the
it's dark.
same. This is just, it starts with program loop and then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it
Pantigrator.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This is just the whole
entire
phase. This is the
phase
whole
one.
phase in this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read the priority explanation on things here. Let's see.
Judging from these different wings, there are multiple ways to solve it. So I think
We're going to want light parties and clock spots, I imagine, which we can probably just use what we normally have been using. I don't know if anybody, like...
There's puzzles around the edge of this map.
Am I gonna have to find the 4th room?
This is just
Well,
like Chocobo
the-
Mystery
it looks like
Dungeon.
rather than clock spots, at least for the first one, we're just going to want the 6 non-tanks to have some sort of priority for the cleaves at the end of the
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that even resembles clocks.
Are we doing left and right, or?
Well, there's
I think
left,
they
right,
are.
and
I
right.
think they are. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like it's baited because according to this, it says tanks should be like as max melee as possible.
Interesting.
We have to be, I think, as max melee as possible for the actual tank buster ones, and then the DPS / healers will get markers.
Is it a
of their
proximity buster though, or is it just targeting the 3 closest players?
No, there are 3 line AoEs that go out that are just like you just need to.
It even says 3 closest players bait lines. They're baited. Those 3 lines are baited.
Everything is baited. Tank buster is baited and the lines are baited.
Hmm.
And the two farthest players are the tank busters. Wow,
Yeah.
look at that. Yeah, okay.
Everyone
two
has to be
farthest?
inside the
Oh,
boss.
Yeah.
Except the
interesting.
tanks.
Okay. So
Okay.
we are max melee for.
Yeah, we are maximum
Okay.
melee, and then we just have people on the boss's ring, and then people inside the boss's ring. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah.
So...
But that's I only mentioned that because I was like, that's the only reason we might even remotely need clocks. It looks like everything else is just groups.
Oh, this does start with the tower. Oh, this is not moving very well.
It is baited. We can just do the same order every time.
Yep.
There's
That possibly, yeah.
now the first three are usually random on the lines.
So I saw the way the Styles group was doing, with one in the center and one close to each of the tank busters. But I also saw in the toolbox 3 people leaning towards left and 3 leaning towards the right side of the safe area. I don't know which one we would rather do.
Let's worry about.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's try to get there first.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Or at least discuss the mechanics prior to the last one first.
Yeah, that's fair.
For
so
program,
tether priorities.
Do we want to do light parties and then have priorities for program loop, like what we did with snakes?
Is it going to be? Hold on.
From what I understand, it's just completely fucking random as to who gets what. So I don't know how much of a priority system really helps. I don't know if we want to, like... I have a feeling we'll probably want just to, like, hard call out.
If we are going to split into 2 groups, I like the way that this Google Doc does it.
Google Doc.
Yeah, so basically we assign... Okay, so split into our light parties. Into our light parties.
Okay.
Okay. So within our light parties, each one of us is assigned 1, 2, 3, or 4. And in this they assign... And it's a priority system where 4 has to do the most flexing and 1 does not flex. So in this they have the healers being 1. And I assume that we would have the tanks and melee be 3 and 4.
Sure.
And so if you've
tanks
opened up
melee
this...
be 3 and 4?
Isn't it easier for the ranged to do 4? If
Maybe?
the 4 is the one that needs to flex the most?
They have it like that. I mean...
I just figured that the tanks do not have any casts at all, and obviously our Fizz range doesn't have cast, but there is still Ifrit phase.
Or magic barely has casts.
Yeah, so whatever. I think it's up to whatever, but I guess in this group, like, I think it's easiest for whoever doesn't need to be casting to be the one who is focused most on flexing.
Sure.
And
that makes sense to me. So do you want us to be 4 then? So that we, like, basically always flex if flexing is needed?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Unless people have objections, but I don't mind being the flex person, so.
That's alright.
So yeah, if we assign, you can see like 4 flexes for 3, 2, or 1, 3 flexes for 2 or 1, and 2 only flexes for 1. Mm-hmm. So, if we...
Okay. So... this will be our Pantigrator group, okay.
I thought that was a gate that was keeping me...
Nope.
That's keeping you alive.
No, you know what? The moment I looked at that, I was like, "This is DSR all over again."
Yeah, this is the same. This is the same one that's in.
Okay.
This one is.
Okay, well, while we're doing this,
we'll line up like this for.
I'm sorry. So, are we going to adopt tank being 4, then melee ranged, and tanking 4
I'm
than ranged
fine
melee
with
healer?
this,
okay
but I
with
don't
that.
understand what it means exactly.
Yeah.
So okay, so you know how in the way I'm understanding it is, you know how in P8S, like if we have same debuffs, one of us would have to flex.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, yeah.
So in this case, if we have so let's say that in our group, you and I have the same debuff strength, right?
And
So
you're
since
4.
I'm 4, I'm the one who flexes. So
Okay.
but if it's but if it's you and like Suki, right? Then
Suki's
you are the
2
one
or
you are the one
Suki's
who's
1.
flexing because Suki is
Okay.
1.
So when we flex, we take into account, say, our light party is going to be always B and C, right? But if both B and C are the places we need to go, or well,
Then
The way that
your
I've seen
party
in
would
this
take B.
Yeah, the way I've
My
seen in
party
this
would take
toolbox is the same as in P8S, where it's like
Yeah.
northwest counterclockwise and clockwise.
Mm-hmm.
all right, okay, makes sense to me.
So it's just a matter
So-
of identifying when switches potentially need to happen and being able to like react from there.
And memorize the priority too, right?
Yeah.
I think there is. I don't know how much time there is from getting our numbers to actually doing the things, but I would hope that we can all, like, no matter what number you are, you
Sometime.
just flex, at
We
that
can
point. So
do a couple polls to get a feeling for how fast everything happens.
Yeah.
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 I apologize for this in advance, but I have to test the poll range.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
So right
Okay.
here, maybe
yeah.
a little bit
Looks like
behind
it.
the marker. Okay.
Good first pull, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're killing it.
We're gaming. Got a whole %.
He said, "We are the alpha. He's the
We
omega."
hear that. Did you all see what the title is?
I did. Top gamers, true alphas.
Yeah.
The beta
No
legend.
betas.
No betas.
No betas. Or Comey. I'm gonna come back all as alpha legends.
I'm so sad that alpha has the, like, sort of meaning that it does now. Because I
Yeah.
love alpha. That's
Yeah.
like literally that little guy. If you bully me, that's who you're bullying. That little guy.
So let's
Just a little guy.
go ahead and
Let's
do
give
some
it a try.
polls and see if we can try to start identifying.
So right group is going to be your north
A,
clockwise.
yeah. A going clockwise, and then.
And it's
west would
healer,
be-
ranged, melee tank.
Is it healer melee range?
I think probably makes more sense to do healer melee range tank. I think
Alright.
because both melees have casts
Yeah.
and only one of the ranges have casts.
Once program loop starts casting, do we want to start on 3? That way the people who have 3s can
Yeah.
grab the tethers easily.
I've seen people do that. Yeah, that's a
I
good
haven't
idea.
seen people stacking
That's
just
fair.
south or southeast or something.
I would say
Okay.
I've seen
Either way
people
works.
just starting pull here because.
I mean, yeah, we can. Oh, y'all can. I was more so for me,
Yeah.
We
as I
just-
come to meet you guys.
We just need to be together. I think they stack at 3 because there's a marker there and it's easy to
Yeah,
use it.
And you can hit your positional still
Yeah.
with minimal
Okay.
things. It doesn't matter where we stack. That's just an easy positional spot,
Yeah.
and everybody's all
Yeah.
together. And then that splits half and half for between A and 1 too. So
I agree.
you can kind of identify stuff a little bit easier.
Are we using the same priorities for where we're taking the tethers as who is taking the towers?
Yes,
I guess,
I
yeah.
would say so. Okay, let's. Do we want 10-second countdown?
Sure.
This is, I guess, mostly for all. How much? Just do 5.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're.
Yeah.
I don't think
Just
it
do
just
5
matters more living.
until we hit Enrage of Phase 1, we should just do 5s. Just so
Yeah.
Honestly, we can. If you're prone to looking at hot bars, it may even be worth it just to not even do DPS and just
I
focus
agree.
on the mechanics.
Yeah.
Just do 1, 2, 3. Just do the most basic rotation until we get the feeling
I
for
have to,
how.
I have to
things
learn
go.
my rotation as the mechanics happen.
Yeah. I'm the same as
Let's
Flame.
go. You have a chunky hitbox, my friend. Here, look at.
Oh, you know what I should do?
That means I get the first tether as
Yeah,
well?
I'm grabbing first tether.
It's me in a flank, so if I take it right here, pops the same time as the towers. Right. Now someone take it from me. Oh yeah, this gets complicated, huh?
I
yeah.
have already lost my.
Oh, so I see.
Yeah, I messed
Okay.
up.
I already have lost where I am.
Also, something else that I just need to do is I need to put all of my group in the same spot and
Yeah.
not scattered along the party list.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of. Man, how do you adjust your priority list though?
Just open the party menu. If you're on PC, it's O, and then
Yeah.
there,
Oh, sort
right next to the sort party list, there if
Party
you click
list.
on a name, there's up and down arrows.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, so I just need Uki and Madoka next to each other, and then I can look at Z.
So, question, are we okay to keep tethers in melee range? Because there is enough space.
It depends, from what I understand, on where the towers are in comparison.
I've seen on our configurations people keeping melee range, but if it's
We
too
can test.
risky,
I'm okay
right?
wiping some pulls to testing melee range and tower.
Just because the DPS check is kind of tight, I think we
Right.
wanna... Right.
From what it looks like, you can probably time to not lose a GCD. Like
Okay.
hit, go out, come back. I'm
Because
guessing
I've
you're
seen
keeping time as
people
well, but-
doing melee range with
Yeah.
even the opposite side towers and it being okay.
Yeah, I am perfectly okay with people testing that out, wiping
Right.
some pulls if we are going to find something that's going to help us a bit better. So, all right, let's go. I need to. If you do not have a tether, you want to be on the other side of things.
I think we got the wrong people with the tethers here. Let's see. if we
Threes
can
should have had the
adjust.
tethers. Four should have the tethers now.
Oh, is
Okay, you're
it 3
a bit
that
too close
starts?
to the
Okay.
tether.
Yeah.
Right, I
Now
got
one
mine.
takes towers or tethers.
Oh, shit. God, this is difficult.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can invuln this. I know it gives you twice cover ruin, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
it's
can.
really fast too. The doom
So-
is like 3 seconds.
That time, our group is moving according to this group 1, which we're in.
Yep.
We're gonna be going counterclockwise.
Yeah, we should be looking at one first and going counterclockwise to
Oh,
okay.
identify.
Yeah, same
I-
as it is in
Towers.
P8.
Okay,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think
Okay.
I took my tether correctly. I was 4 and I took a tether out the second time.
Yes.
Okay.
You took,
Yeah.
You took the tether.
So
from
the
yourself.
tether order is 3, then 4, then 1, then 2.
3, then 4, then
understand.
1, then 2.
It's 2 off of where your tower is.
3, 4, 1, 2. Okay.
I think Uki and I had our tether positions
Because-
switched, but it didn't really matter. I saw they were already north, and I was like, I can be east.
Tethers hang close to the boss for a little bit,
Okay. We don't
just
have to
to
go all the way
allow
out.
tower people to kind of move around outside of you.
Mhm.
That
Agreed.
way, there's enough movement.
Oh,
If
they
you-
can smack those? I didn't. Oh, because they
Oh,
can take it.
It's tethers,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I'm,
kinda
I'm
wanna-
silly. Never
It's
mind. I
everybody's
answered
favorite
my
mechanic.
question.
You actually have a lot more time than I thought to
Yeah,
resolve
yeah.
the
the
tethers.
tether, they go off relatively slowly, honestly. If you are not taking a tether at the time, make sure you are close to the tower or in between the. If the towers are like on 3 and 2, you can be like in between the 2 towers. If they're like on C and A, make sure you're kind of like right next to one of the towers. That way, you.
I
aren't
think
at
if you want to turn your brain off and it's not your turn, I think if you're right next to a tower, you'll be safe either way.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
you're not also in it.
That's correct.
I understand the rotating now.
Any other
That's a
questions?
good question.
Good to...
What is the
I
difference
just want to
between-
keep pulling and keep getting a feel for it,
Yeah.
honestly. But
Me
Did
too. I
Madoka
feel like
actually
we
have them?
may be able to non-verbally communicate where we are going with tethers because there seems to be enough time for that. But
yeah, like I said, Uki ended up north and it was perfectly fine. I
Yeah,
had plenty of
because-
time to just stay east.
Yeah, I ended
So-
up north because the first tower for our group was here, and so
for
I
towers, it's a little difficult. But for tethers, I think it's easier to see where the person is going, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever works for us. So I'm down to just do it that way if we want to cheat. And like the benefit of being in a Discord call is we can always say like if there's confusion, like I'm going east, like I can call that out. So.
Yep. Okay, that's cool.
I just think it's less confusing than trying to figure out the priority.
Yep, that's fair. There's not even a raid wide or anything here, is there? There's
No.
just-
There isn't.
It just
no.
goes straight into fucking program loop. I get beat up a little bit and it goes into program loop.
Interesting.
Need...
Oh god, I forgot.
items.
I need someone to take.
Yeah, 3 needed to take that tether.
Oh, that's me.
Baboon.
I'm over here trying to look at my... I'm trying to get a use for the parties.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I
Okay.
ask something? What is
Yes.
the difference between the blue and the red numbers?
It's just odds and evens.
It's just odds and evens. That's how it always is for the numbers.
Is it? I think
Yes.
it's just 2 sets.
No, it's odds.
Or
and
no.
evens.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Oh.
I think 1 and 3 are blue, and 2 and 4 are.
Correct.
I legitimately
Okay.
just didn't even pay attention to that. I'm just looking at the numbers.
There are no raid whites here. You will die.
There are no raid rides in
And
Boston.
how do I know? How do
I
I
was
know
thinking
if
that
I
too.
need to switch? How do I know?
So this is okay. After this poll, I'll go over it again. But it's based on what group you're in, so you're gonna have to check your party list. It's instead of checking to see like one person, it's gonna be
Re-swap.
someone needs to take this tether from me.
Yeah, and I
Kaboom.
forgot. It was on me. I forgot to
Fours?
swap.
Fours? Grab tethers?
Oh god. I needed to be. Well, I think I need to take this.
Ran into the wall.
Grab
Sorry.
tethers?
I am actually
Yeah.
gonna take this. I want to see if we can recover.
Oh,
it.
I was second. Okay, I was second and
No, we
first.
cannot recover this.
Wow, you just get Doom again.
Yeah.
What did you
Even
get?
through
Each
Transcendence.
was-
Wow. Okay, so if you have your group of players, which is going to be Flame, Z, and Uki, right?
Mhm.
So the way I'm doing it is I have moved my group, which is the opposite group, all the way to the top slot. So I just have to scan like the first half of the party list to see.
Okay, I
and-
just fixed mine like that too.
Yeah. So you are you're ranged. So you would be third priority. So you actually only have to check.
No.
You only have to check Z and Uki.
Okay.
No. Well,
Melees are 2 and healers are 1, right?
yeah.
No, Madoka
For
would only, have to
priority.
would only have to check Z at that point, because if it's me or Flane and I are already doing the rotation.
No. Well,
No.
I thought we had melees at 2.
Oh, we have
Melees
those
are
too.
2.
Okay.
So
Melees are
you're
2.
only swapping if you
Okay,
and
that's where I
Steve
was
both have the
mixing it
same.
up. Yeah. Okay.
It's because melees are more casters than casters are.
Jeez.
That's why.
Don't remind me.
Both of our melees, yeah. More frequent casts than our summoner.
So for you, Madoka, if you see that you have the same number as either Uki or Z, then your priority changes from 1 counterclockwise to 1 clockwise because you're in the opposite group.
Okay. I
Easier if you're
understand
not
now.
the first one to act. You have more time to check your number.
Yeah.
Mhm, okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I understand.
Okay, cool.
circle. I'm trying to make sure I hit all the buffs.
Yeah, because it's so big.
Sorry, I took yours.
Someone who
tower.
is 3 needs to take this.
Okay, this one's fine.
And there was no one in the first tower?
Let's make when the things as program loop is casting, as soon as you see you have a 3, go ahead and step forward.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
That way you get the tethers.
Because
Because
the tether ended up in the other
one
place. The tether ended up at 1. Was it at you, Flame?
I'm sorry?
One of the tethers ended up at 1 when we were stacking at 3.
Well, both the towers were at like D and A. So I ended up over there with the tether at the end because this area would be unsafe. Both the tethers wanted to be on this side.
Right, but what I'm saying is we only had one of the tethers pointing at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when they spawn.
because somebody dragged the tethers. If you are
one.
not a tether person, do not go into the boss's hitbox, like ever.
All right.
Because that's going to cause like major issues with.
I think we just need to hang up on a little bit on 3 until we're sure that the people who need the tethers have them.
Okay.
Yeah, just if you notice you're 3, try to make sure you're in front of the party. That way, the tether just automatically targets you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's gonna make everything a lot smoother.
Okay, let's try that. Can it go to the main tank?
Can you what?
The tether. Can it tether the main tank?
I'm coming down.
Okay.
So I rotate as soon as I see program loop happen.
All right.
I'm not even going like super hard.
So is also I take this tower.
I think well, Uki and Madoka have the same, so they need to.
So Madoka needs to swap.
Vicky, can you come back in?
4s need to take it, and then 2s need to take the tower.
Oh, I think Madoka and I both went for this
the
tower
3
because it was towards A.
Did I not have done that? If me and
So
Oh, wait,
Were
no,
you a
it
2?
was-
Were you a 2?
So Madoka,
Madoka was 4.
Madoka and I were both.
So you
four.
needed to take the tether,
Okay, I
so-
understand.
Yeah,
now.
you needed
Okay,
to take
I was
the
looking at the
tether,
wrong
the
number.
other, yeah.
You're good. I almost wonder if this is going to be easier if we just call out who's taking what, as opposed to trying to think of the priority system.
Once I get in my brain what the number order is, because there's 2 number orders I have to think of.
Yeah.
Okay,
it'll be
so here's
fine.
the other trick that I have used here. Not only have I ordered it so that the players, just my group in general, is up top, I've actually ordered it in the order of Aurelia, Strafe, and Suki under it. So I actually can just scan top to bottom.
That's useful, yeah.
that works for tanks.
I mean, it works for anyone. It's just you have to worry about less the farther down you are. So, like, you literally only have to have Z under you.
I have Z
And
there.
Madoka only has to have Uki and then Z. So
That's right.
I'm going to try it this way. I'm trying not to adjust my party list too much because I'm so used to having it just normal.
I think it's easier for me to think of the people, right? And if they are ahead or behind of me. Like,
What's
I know
throwing
if...
me off right now is like my brain is wanting to swap when I'm not the same number as somebody else, but like 2 of the other people are the same number, so I'm like, oh wait.
I know if it's Flame or else
really
I
easy
don't
for
need
me.
to flex, but if it's any of the healers I do, right?
It's actually
Actually,
really
who
easy
is
for
in
me.
my
All I
group?
have to look at, if I match with somebody, I'm flexing. That's actually all I have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's easy enough. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have it from my brain.
So, are you in my group or the other one?
Yeah, I'm in your group.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, each person is going to have a different way that works for them. Just
Yeah. Everybody okay? I'll just pop this still. And then again, if you are taking the tethers from somebody, go into the hitbox and take them, and then sit there for a second to allow the towers to move around and adjust.
Totally.
You can move to where you're going to want to go as long as you're still in the hitbox, and then allow, because the towers might be just completely like random.
Also, if you just took the tether, stay a little bit where you are to allow the people to take it from you.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's time. This mechanic seems to be relatively slow moving.
That's good. I'm a slow learner.
You're fine.
It would be fine if all of them were 1, 2, 3, 4, but the other one just has to not be.
Yeah.
Threes go
Playing
grab.
it
Threes.
Oh shit. I do not mean to be here. This is not mine.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You stole it back from me.
Fours.
I was where I didn't
Fours
need to
grab
be.
tethers.
Need someone on
Someone
the tower
needs to-
here.
Wait, okay, I'm confused. What tower am I going to then if I'm not? Because I'm group 1 and then going counterclockwise, right? So what am I
Correct.
just saying?
Yeah, but you weren't 2.
Oh my god, okay, never mind.
Yeah, so
I was thinking the other
our
order, I was
role-
thinking
so-
the
yeah,
other
so
order, and
we
I
have-
was
we
like,
have-
I'm
we have
fourth,
two
so I'm
Sorry,
second.
Z, I keep
We
doing
have
the
two
same thing.
sets of numbers here. We have like
Yeah.
priority numbers and then the actual debuffs that the boss gives us.
Okay,
Well, we
okay,
also have
sorry.
2 sets of mechanics, so like
Okay, I
3
keep
you need
messing
to
up.
take the tether, while
Right.
1 is taking the tower.
Right.
So I should have
And
been
then-
taking the tether there instead of
Correct.
tower. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to call out the tether order right now.
Okay.
3, 4, 1, 2. And towers is as the deep
As
Normal.
stated. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Bug is a little up this time, sorry. Threes, go grab tethers. Threes get tethers. Remember your priority system for where you're taking tethers. Right. 4s, grab tethers. 4s, go grab tethers. 2, find your tower.
There's no 2 over here.
That's supposed to be
I've been trying to keep melee range. Have I hit anyone in a tower?
I don't think
No,
so.
you can
think so.
and you can stand just behind a tower and still be within melee range.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Alright.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good.
I guess it's safer than it
Makes
looks.
Yeah.
I need to not. I
You-
need to do a better job of
like
identifying.
max melee is probably barely just beyond the tower, but yeah, you can stand just beyond the tower and be fine. Also remember that clockwise and counterclockwise is from the A marker because the spots that are going to generate are going to be right at the marker.
Is it from
Like
A? I
this.
thought we were doing it from 1.
Or from, are we doing it from
Threes
one?
take tethers. Threes grab tethers.
Because here's the thing.
Nikki, I start.
Uh,
Don't I start at north?
See, but the thing is that's just left of north. That's why I made the statement.
Right.
So
But
if we're starting
the way
from
we
north,
did it,
if we're starting from
I'm
north,
saying,
Well,
it,
The
yeah.
problem
so-
with what you're trying to say, Yuki, is we also start from 1 and then go counterclockwise.
Okay,
so
we're
nobody
starting
is
from-
filling the gap between 1 and A right now.
okay.
So we need to identify who has that priority of that northwest gap.
I think it makes the most sense to do it the same way we did it in P8, and our
That's
group
what I've been
takes A.
thinking.
So
But the thing is,
So
there's
that
two.
means that
there's,
my group would take the gap in between 1 and A.
yeah, and
I
the
get
because
what
because
you're
the thing
saying.
is,
Oh,
there's
well,
two,
okay,
There's-
I was saying
Because
we would
there
take
are
it.
towers that can appear in
there are-
between.
there
A
are
and
two-
B.
yeah.
No, I was saying from 1, like actually just from 1. So in the gap between
Wait,
1 and A,
yeah.
our group would do it. So
Oh, that.
I'm trying to explain what I'm saying, right? So say it's cardinals. Sure, it can spawn a little bit more north or south or east or west, but it's still north, right?
But the thing is
If
left...
we're looking at intercardinals, they are also going to be very close to each other in a way that you can always say this is northwest. So let me take away 1 and 2 here. If they are northwest, they are going to be very close to each other no matter how they spawn. Like so. This is still northwest.
I agree with what you're saying. I do kind of think from simplicity's standpoint, we should probably just have somebody that fills that gap instead of it being... Because while I agree with what you're saying, that then requires everybody else to acknowledge that that's also kind of the same thought process, and your, well, this seems north might be different from my, well, this seems north. If that makes sense.
My thought that our group should fill the gap between 1 and A, just because that seems to be the most consistent from how we've doing it in Savage, but I'm open to if other people disagree.
Well, because I noticed when we wiped there, I'm gonna grab 3 and 4 here, and we'll do it from the south here. That back-to-back towers spawned, literally like that, where C is just in between, like dead north is between the 2 towers.
But is it ever going to spawn dead north?
It did. No, they're gonna spawn just off like that, and I know from when it came to like UCOB and other ultimates, like you went from true north, and even the slightest difference counterclockwise was covered by that party.
It's okay, that's fine. We can do it like that.
That's kind of why I was so.
Okay, no, I totally get it.
Yeah,
I kind of. So do we in instances like?
If we look at this toolbox, I don't know how accurate this is, but if this toolbox is accurate, it makes much more sense to divide it along the 1 line, because it looks like there's a lot more space in the intercardinals for potential power spawns.
Which toolbox?
The main.
The only one.
The main one.
The main one. The one that's the one that's from 14
Ponto
toolbox.
Crater.
It does say it's I didn't realize that it had everything.
You can post it in static talk if that's fine.
So do you wanna use 1 as reference?
Yeah. So I was thinking like literally as the toolbox. So our group would be at 1 at like, see where it says group 2 clockwise. Like literally our group would just cover that. And then
that's fine if we want to. Okay, base it off of 1, and that does line up with the toolbox then. Okay.
Is that all right for everyone?
Yeah.
Does that make me? I just wanted to make sure that's what we were doing.
All right.
Okay.
We'll throw this out.
So group 2 is starting on the 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Going
one clockwise.
1 clockwise.
Brief observation from what just happened. Good conversation. Let's try not to like interrupt people during their thought process.
Yeah,
wait for counter argument or counterpoint until after like an actual thought seems to have resolved.
Does somebody want to reset the 3 and 4?
Yeah. Give me a second. I have it saved. There we go.
Appreciate that.
Breeze, get in position to grab tethers. Breeze, get your tethers.
There was a tether not grabbed.
I need it. Yep.
Floors, grab tethers. 2s and towers, 4 with tethers.
Sorry.
I am in a horrible spot.
1,
Yes,
grab
straight.
tethers.
Strafe and I did it right. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Give me this.
Hit the tower. That would hit the tower. Okay. Ooh.
Oh gosh, I got
So
so
it
confused
looks
because I
like
needed
you
to
can
switch
be-
spots with Z, or I needed to technically shift spots because we were both 3s, and I was like, oh my gosh, and then I panicked.
Oh, did we have both 1s, both 3s on ours?
Actually, yeah, I think.
Because I swapped as well.
Yeah, that was
Mechanic seems so cursed.
I had to think, and I was like,
This
oh
is
god,
gonna
I
be
forgot
one of
how.
those. I feel like this is one of those mechanics. Once you get it, you get it. But
Well, I think it's going to be cursed because if someone dies, everything else is fucked.
oh well, yeah. I mean,
Well, it's ultimate, so that's normal, I think.
I guess I'm too spoiled by UCOD.
yes, yes, you are. 3s, grab your tethers. 1s look for towers. 3s, take your tethers out.
Oh, I think I put the wrong one.
4s, grab tethers. I'm going south. My tether. 1s, grab tethers. I did not get south.
Oh, I couldn't get. I must have got hit by something. because-
2s, towers.
Shit.
Oh dear.
I couldn't
Yeah.
take my tether. No.
Get in there.
Madoka went down.
Is it clicking a little bit?
It is. It's just my brain having to process. But I think I understand it in theory.
Yeah, the boss is so fucking big. It's hard to kind of see where.
True.
I think it might benefit for the tethers to communicate where they are going to go with their tether.
Yeah, if we can see it.
The boss is so fat, it's legitimately hard to see the towers, too.
That's the problem, is the boss is so thick that if I'm meant to be taking something on the other side or some, like...
I was trying to find out the other tether to know if I was good going where I was going.
So-
that's the issue.
So I also noticed it's like, I think like 1 or 2 seconds before the explosion, the next set of towers physically appears.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yes.
we can call like where the towers are spawning just for people to be aware to make it a little easier too.
I think this
We can-
might make communication a little
Yeah,
bit.
that might make it a little bit choppy too.
Yeah.
Let's try to see if we can have one person calling where they're taking their tether.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Go.
whoever calls first, like, let them go there and you adjust.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
We'll try.
I think if we're going to do a call at all for the towers, it should just be whether they're close or opposite. Because that determines everything else, like where the tethers are going and which spots are safe.
That's fair.
Yep, let's play around and see. Oh, that's not a good call. Oops. Threes grab.
Go. If you need to. Yeah.
Madoka, come back. Back to the town. Fours grab. Taking my north.
Someone needs to grab this. Though.
Ones grab.
I wasn't out in time. I killed someone.
That's okay.
I'm dead.
This is a very, you just keep trying until you can get it.
I think I'm understanding kind of.
Mhm.
I missed Twice Cameroon.
No,
Did
you
you?
didn't.
Did you really?
I actually really liked it in Delubrum Regine, but I wasn't as big a fan of it in P4S.
Mhm.
Alright.
Or wherever it appeared. I think it was P4S.
I think you're right.
I think it was. Oh, Uvalda.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Feels like I've seen it like sooner than that. Hello? What did my... Threes, grab your... Fours, get tethers next. I'm grabbing Luna. I'm going north. Ones, come grab tethers.
Stay very close to each other.
And twos, come grab.
I got hit with a tether. This is my tower.
I'll soak it. I'll soak it.
I don't think you can sack it without the looper depot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't.
So it just
Okay, I'll
literally says,
survive.
fuck you.
We did it! We survived the tower! Integrator! Whee!
Oh, I like having
Liam,
two.
Strafe. Yeah, there you go.
Two is the best number for sure. I like
You guys
that one.
excited?
Let's see how this looks.
Look at him, he's doing a little
Okay,
dance.
so the target is the stack,
Okay.
and the guided missile is the.
Oh, this part
spread.
looks fun. I like
Yeah.
this part way better. Look at
There's a lot of...
This is healers. Are you ready for fun?
What? that. Oh no.
and
Have you
Z,
saved
I
your
know
lilies?
and Z, I know the only people we need to worry about healing for the tethers is the 3 and 4s because their HP will be tiny.
Luna, were
tiny
you
baby
a
mode.
2 that time?
I was. Yep.
But there's
Okay.
enough time to heal until
You
there's
took
actual
play
damage
tether. I
happening.
guess I should have done
Yeah,
that.
so I'm just gonna save as much as I can for that
It's-
Crater bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
so hard. Like, I don't know who is also taking a tether at that time.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
like.
that's-
oh,
Wait,
no.
did I take your tether?
Yes.
Because that last one should have been.
I mean, I might have also been on the wrong side. It's very probable that I was on the wrong side.
Because it's 3, 4, 1, and 2, right? So.
Yes, I was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. So you're saying I stole? You were also 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So Aurelia had your tether then.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who stole it from who, but I know Aurelia and I were the last ones.
I know
there.
who's finishing it. I don't know who started it, but I'm finishing.
That's okay. At least we got to the last
I was
part.
like,
It's
what?
fine.
Did I misread these debuffs? I didn't think I had to.
No, you probably had to, so I'm assuming. I won't speak for you or anything.
I'm really upset with how fucking fat this beetle is.
Well, you
I
can't
like
shame
how
him like
fat
that.
he is.
3? I absolutely can. 3 grab tethers. Fours are next to grab tethers. Fours get tethers out.
Oh, I'm 2, yeah.
Ones grab tethers.
I'm here.
I don't have a one to
Where's
grab my
this other
tether.
tether? I got you. Oh, wasn't fast enough.
Who didn't take the tower?
Oh, I think that was me.
Yeah, we were the
That's
three.
okay.
I mean,
But
even,
yeah, there was also
even
other things going on.
I would say
I was also
even
confused. What
Um,
killed the heck out of you, Z? You like had 1 health. What happened?
The
Because the
tether
tether
drops your
gives-
HP to like 1k.
Yeah.
Oh,
It gives
oh
you like
gosh.
600 HP after you take
Mhm.
it.
Oh my god, I never
Yeah.
That's
realized
why
that.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
get an HP penalty.
get an
Mhm.
HP
Penalty.
penalty, which
how much damage
ends
does the-
after somebody else
how
takes
much damage does
like-
the tower do?
the HP penalty, basically.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's spicy.
The tower did about 33k-ish, I think.
I wonder if our positioning is just awkward at the beginning.
I think a fight is just awkward at the beginning.
I mean, we've been here
Threes
for.
come grab.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Threes.
I need it. I need it.
Threes.
Great. I don't know where the hell I need to
You
go.
need to go.
Opposite the towers.
Yeah. Fours
God.
grab.
Yeah, I got doomed.
I'm sorry.
Alright, no
Need to-
problem.
these stole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yes.
Everything was gonna mess
I
up
think-
anyway.
I think that just staying on the outside, because I was 2 and I had to go all the way across, but I didn't want to run through.
You
I think I can make it with sprint, but it is hard to run around the outside of the hitbox.
I think we want to save sprint
not
for
take
the
it
next
either.
mechanic.
Yeah,
though.
I think we need sprint for Pantagrator.
Dang.
That's why I'm saying the
So-
people with the tethers should be like pretty close to
Like
the boss.
very center.
The
So that
problem
people can still step
taking
in?
the tether or just moving away to
The people
Yeah.
taking the next set of tethers need to take them like relatively close to the middle.
yeah.
So that I don't have to like, so that people don't have to like make a huge arc to not steal the tether from them.
Yeah, I agree.
And the people who had the tether that need to give it up can move in a little bit to make the arc not as big until that person takes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think we're. I'm trying to think of more efficient movement ways, and it's difficult.
There's a lot of variation to the mechanic.
Yeah.
It's hard to come up with a reliable way.
All the times we've said there's variations, this mechanic is coming back up.
See, there are actual variations. Holy shit.
This mechanic. Alright, Breeze, go grab tethers.
I'm at Delta.
Okay. Well that. Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say-
because I had to
Fours,
I had to
grab
go around
tether.
you to grab it.
Yeah, I was trying to stick with you because I didn't want you to steal mine and then Flame still have
Grabs tethers.
their own. But yeah, that's awkward.
I'm going south. I'm going
Yep,
south.
it's okay. Well, I guess
I
we
don't think we have
really
our threes.
have a
Yeah, you
chance.
don't have the threes.
Hey, that was almost close though. Whoa.
So yeah, because
I didn't have to swap. My brain is expanding.
Flame, you had you had that tether at the start because you were running over towards your tower, and Luna and Luna's tethered right to but then I was on the other side of Luna and had to run around Luna and try to chase down the tether.
Yeah, the reason why I was moving with you is because I knew if you accidentally grabbed mine, I wouldn't be able to get Flames.
Yeah.
So I think it is incredibly important to
I would say
wait until
yeah.
Okay.
Like even if a 3 is late, like if they don't realize that they have to take the tether, I think it's still worth waiting for them.
Yeah, I agree. There's enough time. Taking the towers is actually very stress-free for me, at least so far. There's not really a whole lot you need to
Nothing
pay
is
attention to.
stress-free. I am always stressed. Maxed.
If you don't have any stress, you can have some of mine.
Yeah. Threes, grab.
Wait. So see the tethers didn't come out until after you were all starting to move.
Wow, that's really annoying. Then, fours, grab.
We're going west.
I'm being an idiot.
North!
Dang.
So yeah, the towers appear at the same time. Like,
Oh, my gears is 0%. Hold on.
oh no.
I was
I think
saying
only a
the-
couple
the-
pieces.
The
only a couple-
HP penalty, the other HP penalty.
I'm happy I turned on
all
frickin'
better.
proper care before I came in here
Well,
because this fight's
I'm
also
GP
literally-
traveling, so.
No FC buffs for
Feels bad. I'm still
go
just
do
trying to
my
think of better
squadrons.
ways to move. Because if you have to go from like northwest to southeast for like just tower movement alone, it's so fucking difficult.
Yeah, it sucks.
Threes.
Wait. Tethers are out now. Now you can move.
Okay, yeah, there is a lot of time before that first one. Fours, grab tethers. Fours. Twos, get in your tower.
I don't know. Who
I was supposed to switch.
There's
I
a
was
tower
supposed-
far north.
Yeah, I was supposed to swap and missed it.
Yeah, I was running
Ones,
around
grab.
the entire boss.
Yeah.
We're getting their steps in. That's okay.
I think us solving this mechanic is going to require figuring out efficient movement and like.
I mean, can I give my input on one thing?
Hmm.
It might be easiest if we start from our rotation point rather than from
3.
From 3. So either we start at 1 or we make 3 and rotating clockwise and counterclockwise being from 3.
Well, we have plenty of time to get to 1 is the thing. It's like everything that comes after that, I think that becomes an issue.
Well, it's
because that time I had to take 1. Like, I was the first tower, I had to get to 1. There was plenty of time for me to move, like, after the tethers came out. I did not encounter an issue with that.
Okay, so I think in like the instance where it's like A and B, where the towers are at, the fact that if from 3 we're gonna potentially start rotating and be like, oh, crap, there's nothing over there, and then rotate back. That instance may cause issue.
What?
I'm not following.
So if towers spawn A and B, okay? So we said relative. If we're starting here at 3,
yeah, then you should be seeing both the towers at A and B.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just use your eyes for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
as
you're right.
mean as it sounds, but like that. The hard part of this mechanic is not necessarily like the hard part of this mechanic is identifying where things are and then the fastest way to get there.
Without stealing each other.
Yeah. I think the stealing the tethers just don't move in the center of the boss, I guess.
Yeah, just make sure that tether people come in a little bit since there's plenty of time before that goes off. You have the tethers and the towers go off at the same time. So if you are a tether, be looking at that tower to know when you need to be out for that. Is kind of the process there.
Okay. Oh, if you still have more to say, go on.
No, I don't. That was pretty much.
Okay, I'm having a thought here. I know it was said we probably want to save sprint for the next mechanic, but what if we don't? What if it is your turn to take the tower, you just pop sprint, and then the next mechanic either we have controlled movement or we can just burn expedience there.
The problem that I'm running into isn't always necessarily when it's my turn to take a tower. A lot of the times that I'm running into issues is when it's my turn to sit and do nothing. And or I'm coming off of having taken the tether and trying to get to where the tower's safe spots are. Me getting to my tower most of the time is pretty easy.
Okay, well, I guess point of if you're having, I would say that the point of if you realize that you need to get somewhere, just don't be afraid to burn sprint. I mean, especially because we're not even at the point where we're seeing the next mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, and depending on how we're solving the next mechanic, having sprint is not going to be of any real...
Let's not think about the next mechanic right
now. That's what I'm saying. Like, just don't be afraid to burn sprint.
Yep. Threes need to grab tethers.
Now.
Alright.
You're gonna have to jump, my friend.
No, I'm good.
Fours come get tethers. We're missing.
Oh, why do I have a tether? I mean, it works.
See, that was an instance of... So, I think we need to apply, if we're going to be keeping up with the priority system, we need to keep up with the priority system of whose tether you're taking as well.
Okay.
So because I was group 1 in that instance with where my tether was placed, group 1's 4 should have come to take my tether. And group 2 tether
take
should
the
have taken.
tether. You are going to take the tether after the tower, right? Or am I thinking about this
No.
wrong? No, yeah, it's
You have one in
away.
between.
Yeah, that's true.
So you
Never
either
mind.
take tether, do nothing, take tower, do nothing.
Yeah.
Do nothing, take tether, do nothing, take tower. Take tower, do nothing, take tether, do nothing. Or do nothing, take tower, do nothing, take tether. So there's always a gap in between if you're a tower or a tether. Both fours were group 2, correct.
I'm worried because it's a lot to keep track of.
There's no group 1. That means you need to know which... There is. And that's why I almost wonder if just legitimately, like, fuck a priority system, calling where you're going might legitimately be easier.
I kind of agree with that.
I have a tangential suggestion here. Just what if after each like defamation from the tethers resolves, both of the tethers like group up, so that it's just one line, and the next 2 people can very easily take both. Would that be helpful?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it.
That's a lot of movement, potentially.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, as you're going towards, like you're going to start moving towards your, next spot, like eventually anyways. So like you can still like go like towards the center for the handoff, but I think either way it gets harder if like, even if they're like close to the center, I think it gets harder if the tethers are on opposite sides and like say, like the whole group is here at 3-ish because the towers were at C and B, right? And so the 2 other tethers are at D and A. If the D and A tethers start to move in a fashion that the tethers are like not right next to each other, then the 2 people who are supposed to be taking them next might find it hard. Like, am I going for the left one or the right one? I don't know. I think it might make it easier if we, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just, like, loosely try to group them up. Just because tethers in this game are super jank, and it will just make it easier to pass.
Agreed.
I like the idea. We just need to define where we are going to meet, right? Because if we end up on opposite sides, it's a little bit harder to define where we are going.
That's true.
My issue comes with timing at that. If we are, like, B and D... and then we like say we're always meeting on C or like in the C area, but then the like next 2 towers are in 1 and 2. How am I meant to come into C and then get to 1 and 2 safely? Because then I'm having to loop back around either like from C to 3 to 2, or I'm having to loop back around from C to 4 to 1.
What if we always meet at the tower that is the priority for one of the groups? For instance, if a tower spawns at A and D, priority for my group is A, so we meet at A tower no matter what. Or the other way around, whichever's easier.
I guess that's keeping intact the priority system, though, rather than, I think Blaine was saying we should just try calling where we're going.
No, it's not really about the priority. No. It's like picking a tower that's always going to be where the tethers end up, right? Because as soon as they take the tethers, they don't need to worry about tethers anymore. Okay. They can be where the towers are.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that like both tether people would move toward A. And that,
for instance, wherever the first tower clockwise appears.
I'm not grasping.
Okay, so if towers spawn here, I get it. So if towers spawn at B and C, right? Like that's the next set of spawn. All right, let's just say okay.
Yeah, I see.
B and C, then the tethers would meet in front of B tower. The 2 people, the two people would pick up the tethers from there, move out to their spots. The people who brought the tethers would just fall back in line behind the B tower, and they'd be safe.
Yeah, they're already in their safe spot.
Are they?
That's the idea.
Yes, because as long
because they're next to a tower. If the people who are handing off the tethers end up next to a tower, then they're already in a safe spot. Like if they have to go.
Oh,
yeah.
so I'm bringing it to where the next tower spawn
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we're doing it clockwise from A.
Yeah.
From 1.
Or from 1.
From 1, yeah.
We can try. Is that making sense to everybody?
If it doesn't, please speak up. Like,
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea I get to minimize movement, right? For
I
tether
don't
people.
know
Yeah,
if that
I-
minimizes movement though.
I mean, you're already on your safe spot.
I'm willing to
just
do it.
trying
I don't
to reduce
know what
chaos.
minimizes movement, honestly. So
I'm just trying to reduce chaos.
Well, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I agree with Strafe that it minimizes movement for the person who just was a tether, but that also potentially increases movement for the people picking up the tether.
yeah, but the people that have the tethers can move through the fucking boss.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
And
That's-
if they're assured to pick, and if actually that's another good point. If we're the people who are about to pick up the tethers are assured, like they know exactly where the tethers are going to be, it just makes it easier to get there, and then they can move into the boss's hitbox faster.
we can
That's the
try
point.
it. I like the idea in concept.
Yeah.
I don't know in practice how it'll work, but nothing we've tried is working great in practice so far. So I'm
Yeah.
willing to-
I just want to try like something because the idea of just past the tethers forehead seems harder.
The
Yeah,
idea of having a reference point where we
Yeah.
always know where the tethers are going to be, right?
yeah. That makes sense. This is a ready check for if that's making sense to people.
So we're taking the tethers to the towers that were just taken, or to the ones?
No,
The ones that are about to be taken.
specifically to because there's always going to be two. The one that is about to be taken, that is the first one clockwise from 1.
Okay.
Wait, the first wait.
Because there's 2 towers, right? So
Right.
the tower that the tethers are going to meet on is going to be the first tower clockwise from 1.
Wait,
Just so
both
that
of our tethers are meeting on the same
Yes.
tower?
Yes.
So that so
Oh.
that both people pick up faster or can pick up safely.
Yeah.
Because it's one spot to pick for both people to pick up tethers.
Okay.
You
I was
guarantee
thinking that both tethers were
yeah,
meeting
you
on
guarantee
other
the safe tether
towers.
pass.
That
Potentially.
okay. Okay, we can try it.
Yeah.
I worry about then positioning of the tethers afterwards, but we can.
well,
I-
yeah, I think like you said, I think once they pick it up, they can just run through the boss. So
They can, but then just making sure that they're coordinated enough to understand where they're meant to be going
that's true.
afterwards. We'll see. I have
yeah.
a slight tweak in mind for it, but we
Okay.
can try it this way.
Yeah, let's just try it. Try something.
Yeah.
Just pull forehead.
Just do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Luna's already role-playing the top legend. Threes! Grab your tethers. Look where the next set of towers are spawning. 4s, go grab the tethers. DZ, you gotta go out now, though.
Oh,
Is that
did I
so
mess it up?
Wait,
Good.
we were supposed to bring the tether to the tower at A, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then once
Were you 3?
I was 3, yeah.
Okay. So you brought it correctly, but somebody didn't grab it
Okay.
from me then. And nobody took that tower on A.
I've been muted.
You've been muted, yes you have been.
I haven't been saying much. It's funny
Okay.
because me and Z asked the same question regarding where we're taking the tether at the same time, and I was like, "What the fuck? How did we do that?" And no one like said anything. I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Because you were like,
Oh, wait, was Strafe in the wrong spot though? I thought I saw them north at that.
I'm not sure if I took the tower at all.
Okay.
It
The
was
tower
where
at
it was
north
supposed to be.
missed, but also the tether at north was still
Okay.
attached to Z.
Well, okay. Well, Strafe was supposed to take that north tower
Yes.
because I know because I was flexing.
Yes.
3s? Sorry, that's Fours take. Ones take.
I got hit by.
It's my fault. I was a little slow moving.
Oh, okay.
Twos take.
Amazing. We did.
This might be a silly question. I don't know, but I understand our priorities for group taking from one and then counterclockwise, and then group 2 taking from one and going clockwise. After that, do we just go clockwise from that point on, either group to our tower?
That's what I've been trying to figure out movement wise. To me,
Wouldn't that make sense? I think maybe.
Don't. Honestly, I think you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want until you have to take your tether or tower.
Oh.
Yeah, you
There's
just have
like-
to make sure you're safe.
Yeah, that's
Ideally, there probably is consistent movement, but I think it doesn't. If you're not taking a tether or a tower, it doesn't matter where you are as long as you're safe.
Well, you just don't
Okay.
So,
need to
like,
let
if
each
you're
other-
normally in group 1 and there's towers on A and C, but you're on C and not doing anything, like, you're fine as long as you still understand where you need to be going for a tether
Yeah.
or tower.
Okay, that's fine
And-
then.
being max melee behind a tower is safe. Always.
Okay.
So
By the way, I found if you are absolutely at the absolute apex of the tower, there is like a few pixels at the very top that is not max melee. So you need to be just slightly, but still
Yep.
pretty much can be at the edge of it.
even so, as long as you're not closer to the explosions than the person who's actually in the tower, you're
Right.
unlikely to get clipped.
Correct.
Is that movement for the tether? I haven't had a chance to get a tether yet with the new movement, but is it making sense for people that are doing it? Do we like the idea
Not
so far?
sure there's enough time.
Yeah, it's making sense to me, but I don't
But it's
know if I
making
like
making
it.
sense to me, but I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
saw a tower
Is it?
like over by 2 or B or wherever it was or something. I just started trying to run over there as fast as I could,
Mhm.
but because I was all the way over at like D or something.
Oh god.
Point being, we can try a little bit more, but we might need to come up with a different way to handle it.
Agreed.
I'm theory crafting some ways. I'm gonna pull while my brain like percolates.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to be good.
Simply just have the people who need to take the tethers take them.
Simply
And then-
know it in your mind.
I can't even see my cool gland because I have to sit under the fucking moss
I can't
for
see.
this.
Just dodge the attack journal.
Threes? Fours can grab tethers.
Alright,
You're going there, okay.
Ones go grab tethers. Aw. Twos grab tethers.
I sure got a tether. Oh, frick, 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 frick,
I
with
need
my
to grab
tether.
it from. Oh, okay.
We don't
yeah,
have two alive anymore.
Yeah.
I did it. I didn't do it.
Grabbing the tether is certainly the hardest part here.
I think it's still scuffed because we would have to have both people wait still. Because I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't checking Madoka, and I just saw that there was one tether there, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit there. And then I was like, okay, well, it's time to move out. And Madoka's like, oh, wait. Because I think Madoka was supposed to be the other one.
Well, I
Yuki
did have
ended
it.
up
I
having
had it
right?
at first.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had it
but
at first,
I
but
think-
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't realize that you... Because I hadn't checked your debuff. I just saw, like, people
Yeah,
are here. And we were
so-
both stacking together, but there was only one
So
tether.
the thing is you have to wait until both tether grabbers are in the same spot. Otherwise, there is a chance
Oh,
that the
yeah.
second tether grabber is coming across, they will
I-
steal it from the first, and the first person runs off without it.
Yeah. I
oh my
think
gosh, it's like
the
P4S.
potential best way is to try to grab it from your group.
Okay.
Yeah, I
If-
can agree with that.
So like that time I was group 1 You can kind of see where the tethers are stretched out a little bit easier than you can tell, like, where towers, if they get clumped together.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that time I was number 3, so taking the first tether, I stretched mine on to, like, 3/B. So that means whoever group 1's number 4 should come grab from me. And then once they grab from me, I can move.
We were also supposed to have a swap there, because it was you and Z that had 3s.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
We did that correctly.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm saying I was group 1-3 that time.
Yeah, I don't know who from group 2. I don't know who from group 2 was supposed to swap over to group 1 then.
Question: when you say grab the tether from your group, you mean position-wise or person-wise?
Well, theoretically the same.
No.
No.
That's actually what I wanted to bring up, because if you have to swap, you are permanently in that other group. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would permanently be in that other group.
So
Maybe people just call out if they swap then, so you can like mentally. That's a lot to keep up with.
You would. It would be position-wise, I think, if I'm understanding your question correctly. Because that time me and Z both had it, so it couldn't be person-wise because nobody from group 1 is normally partnered with us.
Yeah.
So you just keep your priority, like, based on your adjusted group, and pick up the tether closest to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I can do that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to take my tether like closer to like my priority position.
That's what I've been doing too.
Let's keep trying that then.
Yeah.
Okay. For 3s? Grab your tethers.
I'm lonely.
4s go grab tethers.
Oh god. I'm in the wrong position.
Yeah, what number were you, Strafe?
I was
It
2.
was
I
2.
was supposed to. I thought about 2 in order of taking tethers instead of towers.
Oh,
Brain.
So many numbers.
It's like, why the fuck are you here? This is my tether.
I don't know if you guys already suggested this or not, but what if we organize like taking our tethers and like the towers based on what we normally do in P8S for like snakes? I know you guys mentioned snakes earlier for our groups.
That's basically what we're doing.
I think that's what we're trying to do right now.
Okay, I was just double checking. I wasn't, because people were like, "Oh, we're just gonna go." Who are we taking?
So that time I was
group. So
yeah, again, that time I was group 1. So group 1's, and I was number 4. So I needed the second tether. So group 1's tether was on like 2. So I rotated myself after the first time to snag the one on 2, and then would have rotated myself into the proper position from there.
Sorry if I asked that and like I sound silly because I was like, seems like I wasn't listening. I'm just double checking.
No, I would much rather questions that seem stupid but provide clarity than not questions to happen. You are confused as fuck, and we keep wiping, and you get frustrated.
Agreed on that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always ask if you do not understand. No one will make fun of you.
If anybody in this raid puts down somebody else for asking a question, like, I will like go after that person for putting somebody down. Like, legitimately.
I'm getting in my car. I'm driving to your house. Open the door.
That's not okay. And I like to think we all respect each other enough for that. So.
I guess you could say I like
you guys respect me.
Well, I guess I like you.
No, you know what? Plain, we didn't do this earlier. Suki, good afternoon.
Oh no.
Hello. In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
No, Plain gets the
I rewatched Spirited yesterday. Good afternoon is essentially fuck you, so.
Oh, thank you.
In that movie.
That's the nicest thing you ever said.
Oh, I'm running! I meant to hit ready check, but just hit R instead.
What if when you were running back and forth, I just hit expedience and you went into the wall?
My R is Bahamut, so I would have just gotten Bahamut out.
I think my R is RT walk actually. And then T is auto run.
My T is teleport.
I needed easy access to RP walk for Palace.
Oh, I understand.
Breeze, grab tethers. Fours, you're grabbing tethers. Fours, go grab tethers.
Oh no, not my melee combo.
One are grabbing tethers afterwards. One, go grab tethers. Oh, I think I got it.
Fuck, I'm going over here.
Oh
my god.
Twos, grab tethers. I'm missing tower A.
We
Did it!
We got through without like all wiping though.
Yeah, true.
I probably didn't feel you enough straight from some.
Yeah, that's right.
Pantocrator, wee!
I don't know what to do here. Oh god.
Divide into your groups.
Who's
Here.
north? Who's south?
My group's north.
I'm here with you, Flame.
I don't fucking know. Oh god.
God, I'm
Oh god, this is going. Oh no.
Don't walk too far ahead. Oh, that's great.
Ow!
I'm
Gordon.
living.
So I think if you get hit by any of those cone AoEs, you just get blown the fuck out.
Oh,
Interesting.
really?
You
So the
I got retargeted by a stack.
I did
the
it.
radical
I
is the
lived.
stack, right?
Yeah,
I
I got retargeted by
Is the
that.
stack the
Is this a limit cut?
reticle, the reticle
No.
debuff, or is
Yes.
the, or wait, no, the
Yeah,
is
stack-
spray the
stack is-
missile?
Stack is the reticle, and the
Yes.
AOE is
The numbers.
Is
Okay.
The number
yeah.
is the number your missile, or is the number your stack?
Did that?
So the
Makes
number is your
sense.
missile.
Wait.
Okay,
Sorry.
oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
sorry.
go back to program loop first because
Okay.
I want to
Okay,
make
yeah,
sure that.
yeah.
Does that make sense? Because that felt pretty clean. Is that
That felt good.
like priority
I-
system working,
Yeah,
or do
I
we
think-
feel like we need
I
to
think
tweak it?
Strafe only died due to not being top
I think it
or
was just
healed up.
HP,
the
yeah.
thing,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna ask that.
Which I
Okay.
could have second winded, but I wasn't looking at it.
I mean, my brain was other places. As we
Are-
go
Yeah.
on, it'll be more.
Yeah,
I
that's totally
wanna-
fine.
Yeah, I want to avoid dying using self heal whenever possible. I just have to get into the habit of using them.
Oh yeah, you didn't have that on machine.
Do we
Right.
think that that priority? I know we like are just starting it, but is that like clicking as far as the tethers
Yes.
being
Yes,
taken by?
absolutely.
So far, I like it.
Okay.
Um,
I just wanted to resolve that first before we started. I kind of honestly want to pull a couple more times before talking about Pantocrator at all because
Yeah,
Same.
sure.
yeah,
See,
I
I
agree.
want to get
I
the
agree.
first mechanic
program loop
cleanly.
is going to be fucked up either way down the lines.
yeah,
Might as well
I
keep
would
on
rather
working
us
on
feel a little bit more confident before
Mhm.
touching Pantocrator.
We don't have to lie to ourselves. We're not at Pantocrator Prog just because
That's it,
we
I'm
saw
going
it
to
once.
Phase 1 and Rage Pro.
Yeah,
many
I got through
phases?
Pantocrator.
Do
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Do we have
mastered
any idea
Pantocrator.
how many there are? Are there 7 like in DSU?
We don't know
we
yet. I
don't know.
know.
So
We
far,
don't
we only know of 3
Speculation is 4 or 5. We know
Yeah.
there are officially 3. I'm bold.
Nice.
I just have no idea what they would do past a 4th.
For like 13.
I'm telling you, it's the fate boss.
It's true.
I hope Alpha exists here.
I would love for Alpha to appear.
But Alpha's
It's
right.
the last
cool.
boss.
Breeze? Breeze? Ones go into tower? 4s are grabbing tethers. 4s are grabbing tethers. There's a... Yep, Jonesy. 1s are grabbing tethers. 1. That movement was perfect.
Oh,
It's
that
just
was
south
scary.
moving. 2s grab tethers.
Oh, I think I got hit by the
Oh, whoops.
I might
I
die.
might have been too far in.
mission.
I might
Whoever moved around me south was like that
It
was
almost
beautiful.
worked.
Thanks for the compliment, Flame.
Yeah, that's legitimately the movement that we want.
I existed there too. Somewhere.
700 HP. This is great.
Oh wow, it gives us when we're dead too.
Oh, okay. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so that does that correlate with your? I guess that correlates with your.
God.
Pay attention.
So we have to
here.
flex as
Okay,
well, like
so
here
yeah,
again. Oh boy.
number is
Yeah, the
stack.
reticles are the stacks.
You get way less time
Or-
to.
The reticle one is the circle AoE around you.
Oh, is
the
it?
numbers are the line stacks.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Is
It
it?
felt like
I
it was the other
saw-
way
I
around.
think it's the other way.
I hovered over it and I
I was
swear
looking
it
at
was
plane,
the...
and when oh, unless like both things went off. At the
I
same
also
time.
hovered over it. I forgot what it said, but
I saw debuffs disappearing. I just looked at that. Okay.
The red thing is the missile. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So
Okay,
your
okay,
number that you
sorry.
have lines up with your missile.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I
Okay.
was
Sorry.
thinking. No, don't worry.
How dare you?
Red thing is the missile. Okay.
Get out of this group now.
Okay.
Missile is what we share, or we don't have to swap.
So what I was talking. Sorry. What was your question?
Oh, nothing. Keep talking. I might have an answer from you whenever you keep saying.
What I was like praising about what Luna and I did in that instance is I was grabbing a tether like west, and Luna had to run around me south. So like I stayed in the hitbox, like kind of close in, because I knew I still had time before I had to stretch it out. So like as you're grabbing the tethers, just be mindful of people moving around behind you. Once you've grabbed your tether, you can sit still kind of pretty close to that hitbox or move around within that hitbox to allow other people to move around you, and then go out once you see people are good. Just as a like cautionary, or like, because they've got to haul ass for the most part more than you're going to have to.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I also just popped sprint because I wasn't sure, so...
Okay. Another couple pulls, and that's already feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Mic off.
Don't forget to refood if you need to.
I already paused earlier. I'm good.
I hope that the music changes soon.
It does
Right?
this too.
Just click on this.
I think that it should
Mic
stay
on.
the same the whole time.
Oh, this is such boring. Threes. Threes grab tethers. Threes go out. Fours are grabbing tethers next. Fours grab tethers. Ones are grabbing next. Ones grab tethers. I don't know.
Okay.
No, that was
I'm sorry.
Twos grab tethers.
I'm dead with the
to you.
when I needed to grab tether there.
I might be dead.
My bad.
Okay. What happened?
I was too close to the thing.
I
or,
moved.
yeah.
I moved late, and because I
Moved
didn't
late
see what,
for what?
Well, because I was resolving 2 tower, and I was trying to see where 3 towers were, so I could move safely. And then when I went to go rotate around, that's when I came across as late as I did, and then got clipped by the AoE that you were trying to drag out because you waited on me.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand that we're gonna keep making mistakes like that for a while, so.
Little while. I expect it to be like we get to the end of the
Living
fight and we're
liquid,
still...
let's go.
Yeah.
This is feeling like living liquid a little bit.
I feel like living liquid was still more meticulous than this, maybe.
Threes are grabbing. Threes are grabbing. Fours are grabbing next. Fours can grab.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, we
Ones
just...
are grabbing.
Oh no, maybe we didn't.
I
Yes,
didn't
the
make
tower, I
it to the
think?
tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have stayed in to the boss longer. That's my bad.
It's okay.
I mean, we still got the tethers to the correct... We were
I think
just
the
on
tethers
opposite
did
sides.
resolve correctly, so
Mhm.
it's okay.
I made Z have to take the long way, the scenic route around.
steppies in this fight. Little omega feetsies. 3s. 3s grab tethers. 4s are grabbing tethers. 4s grab tethers. No, Ricky, let me get behind you. Oh, I got there. Bullshit.
Omega doesn't think so.
Now it's just a matter of getting there around the running around.
No betas.
No betas.
No betas.
No
still.
betas in sight. Truly.
No betas. All alphas.
Soon to be alphas.
Yeah, soon to be alphas.
We're working our way up. Threes grab tethers. Threes grab tethers. Madoka. Oh, that's mine. Stay. 4s grab tethers.
I didn't think I was insane.
No, you were incorrect. That's okay.
Was I? Crap.
Sorry.
1s grab tethers.
I have it. I had it. No, never mind. I'm a cheater.
I think Shuki grabbed it from Morelia? Question mark.
I was trying to stay there. I didn't think I would grab it. I was trying to stay there. I waited for it to be grabbed, and as soon as I saw it, I ran, and then it just popped back onto me.
I think our current strat is good. We just need a couple more pulls to get used to it.
I like what we're trying
Oh my god,
to do.
I understand what happened. I tried to
Yeah.
swap with you, Flame, but you're the swapper.
I swap with
That's
you.
why, I know now.
Yeah, that works. We figured it out.
We are now paying attention.
I totally was the one that pulled that. I didn't
Too
pull
late.
late.
Let him make
I
a
totally wasn't.
I did not pull late.
There's no pull like pull.
People fighting to be the top puller.
3s. 3s grab tethers.
Wait a little bit before you move.
4s are grabbing tethers next. 4s grab tethers. Ones grab tethers.
Oh god, I should not be moving.
Oh, that movement around is.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
I'm so anxious about taking the tethers. I can't.
Man, it's harder than I expected.
One of, like, we're gonna have to have a mix of like the tether people paying attention and adjusting for who are moving out, and like making sure that the people who are moving on the outside aren't cutting too far in. So it's a weird level of identification needed to like know where you're moving at all points in time, regardless of whether you're taking a tether or trying to be around the towers. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's coming together.
Yeah.
I feel like we're sort of getting it.
We're cooking.
Pull up. Let me cook.
Let him cook.
Jesse, we gotta cook.
Why does this stupid beetle wiggle so freely? 3s?
Yeah, wait a little
I
bit
am in a
before you start
horrible
moving.
spot.
4s are taking tethers. 4s take tethers.
Oh my days.
1s are grabbing tethers next. 1s grab tethers. somebody is going through the center. I saw you start.
I couldn't
sprinting
find the
towards me. I was
tower.
like, well, there goes my tether.
Alright, / omega size spawn.
Honestly, though, that's the
Honestly,
hardest
why
part
is
of
it
this
so
stupid
good?
mechanic.
Yeah.
Can't
If I could
these
see around the
damn
fucking
tiny
boss, this would be
tethers.
easy.
Omega, your peats are too big.
Why did they supersize him in the ultimate? I don't understand. He was
Because
perfect.
they like to make hitboxes big.
Fuck Endwalker and their giant ass hitboxes. I'm sick of this shit.
They're like,
Oh,
They wanted to be
can't
bigger,
keep
so
up
you can reach.
time. Threes? Fours are grabbing next.
Madoka, we were so supposed to.
we were
swap.
supposed to swap. You're right.
This
Oh.
is a nice tether.
This
I did
is
not
our
even
part.
like. I
Tag.
literally have you right there. I didn't look.
Nice try.
Sure.
Sure.
Early, if I heal my HP to full, Doom won't kill me.
Yeah, so I looked at my number. I looked at Z's. It wasn't the same. I started moving, and then I see Madoka standing in the tower, and I'm like, I don't have time to make it to my.
If you notice you're supposed to swap right now, while we're still getting comfortable with it, let's try to communicate that.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I didn't realize it until like I was coming up on the tower. And
Yeah.
Madoka was there.
I think
Also-
the thing is
Also,
that
I had a bite of food in my mouth because I'm trying to like eat in between pulls.
Sure. That's definitely important. Just as a point of, let's try to see if we can be like, hey, I'm swapping with you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if this
I-
was tripping up anyone else as well, but I was thinking for whatever reason that the person you are sharing a number with would take a tether or a tower in a different order. But if you realize that you are the priority in whoever you're paired with for tethers, you're also that priority for towers.
yes.
yeah.
Just figured it was worth mentioning.
So I just want to chime in that I think it's going to be hard to call. I never check who is the other number.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I agree.
it's not who you're swapping with. It's
That's-
just
yeah.
whether you are swapping or not.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Okay.
And that's for both tether and tower.
Yep.
Well, you're
So
yeah,
if you
'cause you're
identify
supposed to
So,
swap
quickly.
so like there, I was the same number as Suki, but I don't care who the
Yeah.
other group is that is swapping with me. I just know that
Yeah.
I am swapping and Suki is not.
Yeah. You and me, yes, because we are like swap no matter what. when it
But
comes
no,
to,
but
like-
I mean, again, the priority works even down the system,
I
right?
guess.
So like, even if like Uki is the one who sees that Z has the same number,
Yeah.
Uki just knows that they have to swap. They don't care who from our group is swapping with them.
Oh yeah.
You can simplify everything by knowing whether or not you are swapping by identifying this at the beginning.
Okay.
But that's why I'm saying it's going to be hard to call out like who is swapping with who
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you don't
I
need to
agree.
pay attention.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I was more so meaning like basically saying like, hey, Madoka, you and I are the same, kind of a thing.
But it doesn't
I
matter for the
figure it
person who.
out.
Yeah, it only matters for the person who is swapping. So.
It comes down to knowing who you should be looking at potentially swap
Yep.
with. Threes.
Right. I'm swapping.
Fours are taking next. Fours take. Ones are taking next. Ones grab.
Oh, this
Twos
is
are
not-
taking next. Twos grab.
Oh, okay.
Be fine.
This is not where I'm
That's
meant
it,
to
yeah,
go.
that's
I'm
it.
sorry.
It would have been fine.
Not for these meddling kids.
No,
Oh, there's
everything's
no damage I take there. Okay, this is awkward.
fine. Everything's fine.
Oh look, I have this thing. Second in line, mark as target number 2. Guided, style, curious. Oh, it tells you when the missile is going to hit to
Yeah, you get
another
a
debuff.
It did 300,000 damage. Wow.
I can snipe bolt in death.
Ah!
So just to be clear for that, Madoka, you and I were in opposite groups and we were supposed to have the tethers. I believe you should have been south there?
Yeah, I should have been.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page. Cool.
My issue there was his body was so large I didn't see where the other tower was.
Understandable, have a
That is
nice
the
day.
normal-
This boss
yeah.
sucks.
I don't mean to shame him, but
At least
I
the second
need to
phase is
see.
smaller.
Debuffs are applied to the dead bodies. Neat. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I called that out the first one when I was like, wait, I
Yeah.
got 2.
Makes it worse. Yeah. Look for threes. Fours are grabbing next. Fours grab tethers. Ones are grabbing next. Ones take tethers. Oh, this is cursed. Go south, go south, go south. Oh,
Oh,
twos?
got hit by the thing.
No! I'm sorry.
Nope. Hey.
I didn't get out in time.
my God.
Survivable? I guess we can try this with the next one. We're getting more consistent.
Maybe?
Oh
I'm
man,
just
his
gonna
body
do
really
this.
is messing me up like so badly.
On the last one to get a...
Or
Oh, I
remember?
Okay, wait, I have first.
I have no idea of that.
We should go over what we're using for this now, because I think
Yeah.
we're close enough to at least just having an idea, even if we don't discuss it thoroughly.
Do we want to pull until 9 EST and then take a break as we discuss, or do we want to take a break now as we discuss? Can't
Let's
tell
just
me
keep
stuff.
pulling until, like, we only have like 20 minutes until the lockout, so.
Yeah.
The polls are
Well,
short enough.
I wanna take a break at 9 because we only go
Yeah.
the hour afterwards.
That's
so.
that's fine.
Maybe we
And then we can
should.
talk about Pantocrator when we
Let
come
me
back.
look.
So I'm just gonna be chain pulling at this point. If you have a question, be sure to like bring it up.
And we can look at the toolbox in between.
Yep.
So Luna, thanks for your suggestion using high potions.
Oh,
You're welcome.
yeah.
Threes,
Let's see
check
if
to
it-
see if you're a 3. Threes get tethers. Fours are grabbing
Oh, I'm
tethers.
so
next.
sorry, I got it.
Alright.
Fours are grabbing tethers.
I'll go north.
Ones are grabbing tethers next. Ones get tethers. Twos get the last tethers. I'll go south with tether.
Oh, I gotta do shit. It's fine. We're like,
Oh, yeah.
I really like the thrower system. It's working
Okay.
great.
Yeah, let's go!
Alright, I have no idea. Alright, let's go. Flame,
I'm at
just help. What are you doing?
Oh god.
I'm the second missile. Okay.
I'm
It
four.
goes in whatever way, right?
Oh shit, yeah, you're.
Oh god, we gotta map up our circles.
It can go either clockwise or counterclockwise.
We gotta bring kills.
Pain.
We're too far ahead.
Oh, let's see. There's a red thing that is. What does that do?
Hello, strafe.
The red thing is the big
Can I help
circle.
you?
I'm trying to survive.
He's fighting for his life over there. Leave him alone.
For a very long
Oh my
time.
god, is that oh my god, it kept going. Did you see that?
Yeah,
What the
there's a
hell?
lot of shit that
Oh,
happens
you
at the
never
end of that.
did. You never did.
That's it. That's like the end of the fight.
I'm so sad.
By the way,
That's the last.
That's the end of
mechanic
phase 1.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the end of phase 1.
Yeah, I was going to invuln that buster.
How many hits does it have?
4? It's a
4?
shit
Huh.
ton.
Like
But because
small
my
hits?
invuln.
4. Omega only knows how to count to 4, apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get a couple more in. That was fucking awesome.
Thank you all.
Thank you all. Strafe, were you around when I found that video?
Oh, I know the video.
I'm aware that you know it now.
Straight for you around.
Strafe,
But I don't think I was around whatever I was supposed to be around for.
3s, look for your feathers.
Oh, I should not be.
Oh, I should.
Are we okay?
3s? There's a tower north?
Yeah, I got it. I forgot the rotate.
4s grab tethers. 4s get tethers. Missing
Someone
one?
just stole it from me.
I didn't mean to. I have one too, but that shit went
Yeah.
bad.
It's okay.
This shit sucks.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize I needed to switch with Z right away, and then when I realized that I'm sprinting to hurry up there,
Yeah, I understand.
I understand.
hey, I made it. That was what was
You
important.
did it. Okay. A few more pulls before I break.
Me standing next to the flame with the tether. Do you still like me?
You still like me?
No.
Yes, but Omega doesn't. Omega won't stand for it.
3s. Fours get tethers.
Give me that thing.
1s are getting tethers.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
1s
no,
get
what happened?
tethers.
I had to go all the way to the other side of the
Oh,
arena, so
okay.
by the time I took the tether, Aurelia just didn't have time to make it.
Oh.
So
Aurelia
Aurelia
always
did.
got Onavant.
Well, that was the thing. Aurelia.
Well, they did Onavant, and then it took the tether back, unfortunately.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no.
they autovanted into a range of the second tower.
With the tether?
Yeah,
Yeah, they have the tether.
they had the tether. The
Yeah,
autovant
that's
just
just-
got too close to the tower. Is all.
Fine.
Could
Right.
happen.
Think of this pull.
Yep.
3s are taking tethers. Fours are grabbing tethers next. 4s come grab tethers. That's a comfy tower position. 1s are grabbing tethers next. 1s get tethers? Oh shit, this is cursed. 2s are grabbing tethers next. Well, this is easy.
Okay, we're awesome, actually, I think.
This was the
That was like
blessed
so
fucking pattern.
clean. That was like the best.
Thank you.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm
Pretty good.
getting used to that deal.
Alright, same prio system for Pantocrator? Or are we switching that out?
Oh, God,
We
I
need to
don't-
figure out where we're spinning.
Figure that out, don't we?
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
said
we can
wait,
wait.
oh wait, I'm the
Let's
first
wait.
missile. Oh gosh, I'm the first missile.
No panic.
Wait, oh wait.
There's a knockback?
Freaking
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
destroyed us.
Yeah.
Knockback?
I'm stupid.
The knockback is just a flamethrower. Like if you get, it's just like in Savage. So you just
Oh.
got clicked by
Hit
Omega.
the flamethrower.
Right?
That was the
The
missile.
missile?
There was
Yeah,
no
the
way I was
missile
hit by the
knocked all of
flamethrower.
us back. No, it couldn't
Oh,
have
the
knocked
missile
all
has a
of
knockback?
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was knockback.
On yourself only?
It is 9.
Or...
Okay.
On
No, it's on other people because taking the missile yourself doesn't.
okay.
Hurt
Your own
anyone.
little brute just.
It's a twister, except it doesn't kill you. It's a.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. It's the Bahama Buster. That thing.
The
Little
Bahama
brute
Buster.
justice that can kill the.
Yeah, the
brain.
one that does a shit ton of damage to you and knocks everyone who's around you.
And I kind of know what happened with that.
Right.
That
well,
was-
let's take a break right now. We can come back and discuss. Sorry to cut you off. I know
No,
I
you're
said
good.
to not
Yeah,
do
alright.
that, but I want to make sure people can get breaks in here.
Yep.
So let's take 5. We can come back, talk about Pantocrator strats, and then go forward from there. Okay?
Yep, that sounds great.
Cool.
Alright, I'm
See
gonna
you
be right
back.
back then.
Stay here.
And nobody's watching the stream by the looks of it, or if there are, there's no chatters. Good evening to anybody who may be watching that do not see currently in chat. Appreciate you all joining this evening. We just enjoying our time, getting some top prog in. Our ultimate group here is basically the majority of my Savage team. We've had one person stepping in as one of our Savage members decided to step out for this raid tier. And so we are doing Ultimate Prog. We're going to be doing 3 nights a week. Standardly, we're going to be doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And just doing a few hours a night, getting some progression. Making sure that we're enjoying the tier while we're running it. Being that, you know, this Ultimate Prog is going to be the last one for a bit, and we've got a while until the next Savage tier, so we want to comfortably prog this while not getting to the point of burnout. As many people know, the Savage tier, this tier, and honestly DSR beforehand were very, very big burnout machines for people. I myself suffered from it a little bit, but didn't get quite burnout enough to stop. Kept playing on anyways, and this was just something enjoyable to deal with. I enjoy Final Fantasy quite a bit. I don't usually stream. Decided since I finally got my new PC, would go ahead and give streaming a bit of a try again. I still got to work on getting some more stuff for my setup. Getting a little bit more prepared. So this is kind of a quick and dirty thing when it comes to our layout for a while. I do appreciate those who are watching, even if you may not be in chat and chatting. Just having a good time and watching the prog and enjoying it. So, with that being said, I'm going to take a quick minute or two to step away and grab a drink. I will be right back.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I have a cat that is interested in cuddles now. Hey, Sheena. You don't like it when I talk a lot, though. cat. Wait. You're cute. I'm guessing we're missing. Already check us to see who's around. I have thoughts on which Pantocrator strat I want to go with.
You have thoughts. I have fury.
Is it not the toolbox?
have
Should I not look
theory?
at the toolbox? Should I not read it?
I actually don't know what the toolbox is suggesting. I just know from the 3 clips that I posted earlier.
Oh. Okay, I will not
Let me
proceed
look at the toolbox.
Looking at the toolbox.
Looks like there is still a pile.
It sure looks like a toolbox.
It sure looks like a toolbox. I should probably also look at said toolbox.
I think the toolbox looks more like Stahl's.
That's the one that I actually am leaning towards, just based off of things.
Though this toolbox notably avoids the uptime loss of Stahl's by just having the person who is dropping their layer just go to the front part of the cookie rather than just away towards the edge of the arena.
Yeah.
So I'm
have
fine with
a
I like
plan?
either this or Paradox. Stalls is the only one that I think will make me grumble because staying out of melee range for a couple of GCDs is. I think there are equally as good ways to solve the mechanic. But
who wasn't around?
Spooky was missing.
But honestly, this one in the toolbox is probably less
doing...
spooky than Paradox. It keeps everyone in their same group, which is probably just important as for mental consistency. If
Right.
you're thinking about your
timing depending on your GCD. You can do any. I'm wondering how difficult it is to run that far ahead in melee range and be safe and drop puddles.
I think that is the burn sprint part that makes it easier if you have it. If you have it, yeah.
You
Aurelia
would need
lying.
sprints for that.
Aurelia really did do it for that long today.
But you have to run in a very specific way close to the boss before moving out. At least that's the way I see it, but I've been seeing everyone using sprint for safety.
Yeah, I guess Paradox version does not need sprint. But I don't know.
I'll be trying to use expedience at a good time too to catch the mitigation on this
Paradox looks really cool to do, but I feel like is going to take significantly longer to get.
Yeah, it's
I don't
probably
think
going to...
enough benefit.
Yeah.
I
sympathize with that.
So I think it is one of those when it clicks it's probably fine, but is probably going to take us a longer time to try to get. Because it seems a lot more finicky and understanding JP dodging of the fucking flamethrower and placing your puddles properly and whatnot. So
I'm back on stream. I agree in the voice chat.
Do we know if the AoEs resolve if the baits of the AoEs resolve at the same time as the actual AoEs of the people needing to go out, or is it offset? Could someone theoretically have their AoE... I'm on step 18 of this toolbox. Just for, but it doesn't show, where the baits should end up, right? Right. So I'm wondering, where G2 and G1's baits are, or when they are taking...
Let me see if I can identify based off of one of the clips.
We're swapping the two groups in Pentacrator. We're following the same priority, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. That's
the
what I was
laser and the like missile hit at the same time. It looks like you were dropping a debuff right after you get hit.
You mean dropping a puddle?
You were dropping, yes, you were dropping a puddle right after you get hit by the stack ore.
So then theoretically there's no danger of
sorry, you're getting hit right after you drop a puddle.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then that is the opposite of what I was about to say. I was going to say, so theoretically there's no danger of the person running out in front creating a puddle that the party would be stepping into, but if it is what you just said, it is literally, there is that danger 100%. So
the big note is the like solo person needs to be far enough ahead too of the group or far enough behind of the group to not get hit by the laser that is then coming out.
Is behind it.
Actually, wait, what does Stahl's group do for the laser then? Hold on. Let me just double check this again.
They're dropping their the puddles where the flamethrower is coming.
If we have the group with the laser follow the flamethrowers and the person with the missile stay behind, it's probably easier and it doesn't require sprint, right?
No, you would still need to probably sprint to catch up.
This is a very small laser. If you look at this, this Panto, like how far they are ahead, they're not very far ahead.
Yep. I think this is a really clean setup.
Which one are we looking at?
I'm looking at Stahl's.
Is that the one that's in the toolbox, or is it?
Not quite.
Okay.
It's different.
It's the one in Static Talk from a little bit.
The melee's like miss a GCD, but
Once, get ready. Once. Twos.
I mean, I'm down to try either, and I mean, I'm like fighting for people's uptime, but if just me personally, like I'll just press Divine Holy Spirit. So
yeah, I'd rather play this one safe for now. If we want to try breeding later for more damage, we can.
So back to something that Luna mentioned earlier in our just static prog. I don't want to really focus on learning one mechanic and then like decide to switch to another one just to grab uptime down the road. I would really like, if we're going to attempt a specific uptime strat that we think is reasonable, to start implementing it now.
Get your boss first, and after that we go to the middle.
Because to me, it doesn't make sense to, we're on phase 3 and consistently
it's
getting
harder to reprog
now
it.
Try to relearn a different uptime strat.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
I don't.
Can we try it like how it is in the toolbox? And if we are just having problems with people clipping each other right and left, then we feel like we need more safe space, then we can try stalls.
The toolbox, the thing that worries me about the toolbox is twofold, where you're... Check this one, okay.
It's different about stalls.
Oh, the person, instead of being like behind, is like close to the wall. They're not close to the wall. They're just like really far in front.
Okay.
That's the toolbox one.
Yeah.
We can try that.
You just do a fucking loop with? Oh. That is...
That allows melee to keep up time and
you just, when it's your turn, you
have to freaking book it up there.
Step forward into it is basically what it is.
Stalls, but with uptime. Let's see.
Stalls does not
One's
have
out.
time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The one that Xeno's doing looks honestly like the toolbox. It's just like it shows the return trip. So.
Yeah. I kinda like that one.
Oh yeah, there's enough time for the AoE to disappear. I was worried about that.
Yeah.
I think the big point of movement.
Make sure you're in. Make sure you're in. Make sure you're in.
I'll watch this again.
I think I like Xenos,
I'll go get Ultra.
which is the toolbox basically.
Don't go too far.
Trying to just identify movement.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
We absolutely blasted him
This
time.
is so hard for casters regardless.
Yeah.
Not gonna be.
That was just Pantograde.
I'm gonna skip my effort phase completely.
Gosh, I wish that Xenos had a return trip on that one because he doesn't really, but I'm down to try that.
Oh wait, his.
I mean, so the return
it
trip
change
is
of
literally
direction?
just when you get across. As soon as you explode with the missile, you
You
just
take a step back.
You're literally just going to the top of the, or just outside the hitbox, just at the edge of melee range, and stepping back into the rest of the group.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, my vote is to try that one because it preserves uptime and it might be a little more chaotic or hellish on the casters, but
Like that as
I
well.
at least just want to try like something, right? And then like if it doesn't work, then we can reevaluate.
Yeah.
So then, as far as mechanics for Pantocrator, we still have to have our flexing priorities. Well, yes. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we can keep the same priorities that we had previously. Do we want to split the room like directly east and west? Or do we want to kind of do how we were doing EX5? It's kind of.
I like the idea of the EX5 just like north and south ish, but I don't know if the flamethrowers start in the same orientation every time.
I don't think they will.
Other thing to consider are do you stay with the group that you originally flexed to in the first mechanic?
No.
No, because you get a new set of numbers.
Because it's
Okay.
So you have to check again. You default back to your original group and then check again whether you're switching groups.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Oh, okay. Pantocrator also takes time to start going off. Gotcha.
Yeah, I had been practicing just switching when I saw people, and I didn't have any trouble getting over to like flame side when I needed to. So.
My shit is breaking.
Same.
Does everybody understand what we're trying for Pantocrator?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta get the timing down.
If you're the missile, you go ahead and then you loop back around into the stack.
The
after.
main point that I'm noticing for if you're the missile, when it is your turn to go, you step into the diamond basically to drop your thing before going out.
Okay.
Wait, which diamond? What are you talking about?
Like you step inwards towards, so like the group is kind of hanging out like towards the outside of the hitbox and like rotating around that way, either clockwise.
Oh,
or
you mean
counterclockwise
just
with it.
put the bait closer to the center?
You're putting your bait close to the center.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
step
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're waiting for the
rotates-
bait to drop. Once that bait drops is when you step out. Is what I think the timing is for it.
Okay. The group rotates just on the boss's hitbox, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's
In the direction of rotation, do we know if that is constant?
It's
or
random.
not?
No, it's
random. Okay, I figured. But...
That's why you kind of meet in the middle of your spot.
Okay.
Three's coming up.
Oh no, I need to readjust my party list. But I see I'm with Strafe.
Yeah.
I didn't readjust my party list.
Go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
4s grab tethers. Sorry. 1s grab. Yeah. I'm just gonna.
Damn, this is gonna be
annoying.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a macro to sort my party list after we're done raiding. So I'm just gonna like put it in the specific order that I need it to be.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
moving
fix
Z up
mine
1.
too.
And then I'm moving Uki down 2. Okay.
If I can do that.
Good.
I don't know if I even can do that.
You never changed your list? I want to for this one. I'm moving Z next to me, so I just look down 1, and then Uki and Madoka are just at the bottom of the list now. So I just look down. I look at my top 2 and my bottom 2, and I'm good. Are you ready? Check and see! Are grabbing next. 4s grab your hit.
I think I moved down to 40.
I'm doomed.
Grab the tether.
Sorry.
Go again. Giving emotional support.
Want to make Eos able to take tethers?
That would be even worse.
Take the tether and then you eat the fairy.
Oh no.
Don't give us the ideas, please.
3s grabbing tethers. Grab tethers. 4s are grabbing tethers. 4s. Did I get hit? No. 1s are grabbing tethers, sorry. 2s are grabbing tethers.
Tether. Oh god. It's
almost.
Sorry.
We can prog on this.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
All right, you're looking again and noticing for adjustments. I think the groups are fine. So get into the middle, max melee for your group. Okay, we're going counterclockwise.
I got
I'm gonna move first.
Laser.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I was too.
Yeah, I was trying to get back to my appropriate side and clip the
So dirty that the stacks target the dead bodies. I walked forward to drop off my AoE and just got blasted.
Blasted my whole team. I'm sorry, guys.
Incoming!
I
You
was
just don't have dead body
getting
on the
us to
ground.
reset faster, that's all.
So don't keep your dead bodies there. Alright, 3s. 3s grab the tethers. 4s are grabbing tethers next. 4s are grabbing tethers.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We're fine. Stay there, Suki. I adjusted.
1s are grabbing tethers. 2s are grabbing tethers. 2s. Good. Nice. I'm about to drop to nothing. Or I guess I am at nothing. It's just a bit of a show. Okay. Check for swaps.
Udoka swapping.
I was swapping. Now I've killed us, maybe. I should have been swapping and I didn't.
Do we have both 4s over here? Or did we just have our...
I should have been swapped, but I wasn't.
Oh, that comes out so fast. That starts up so fast.
I also, it's... How do I tell which way he's gonna rotate? Oh my God.
You don't. You
You don't.
start
You have
in
to
the
wait.
middle.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And then you wait
The
for the
puddles
first
don't start spawning until like 2 flamethrowers in.
Yep. So you literally just start in the middle, and yeah, you just wait for it to reach you. You don't start moving until you see that AoE overlap you. If
Yeah.
you are
Okay.
stacking at the beginning. If you are...
puddle, you get the hell away as soon as you see it moving towards you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can...
So the person that
Once it
goes in
starts
front-
rotating, you can start heading towards the safe spot. So, if you're one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You said the numbers are the missiles, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your number corresponds with this.
Might it also correspond with the stack? It's just a different timer?
Oh,
Yes.
everything makes more sense.
Yeah.
3s grabbing tethers. 3s.
Oh shit.
Ow!
I know,
Just
behind
this
you.
is cursed.
What the heck? I
No!
was so far away from you. What the...
You just ran like.
I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I was like, I'm
Heather
just
gets
gonna-
sentience, looks at Z. You.
You!
Do we, wait, before we continue this, if someone doesn't already have the answer, can we, get, like, a VOD screenshot of when we were at Panda Crater? I just want to see if...
Specific time.
Yeah.
I
guess, actually, I can just look at, like,
I
Stahl's
can
clip or
pull it.
something.
Yeah, you can.
Hold on one second.
Unless you're trying to track a specific mistake of ours, then
No, I just want to see the timers.
Okay.
I just want to see if... This is really hard to read on Still Stream. 3 looks like it has 10. 2 looks like it has, like, 20-something. It's really hard to see. I can't, like, see high enough quality to make out the numbers of the debuffs in this clip.
Okay, I just went to Xenos's. So 3 had 11, 4 has 17, 1 has 23, 2 has 29. So it's basically
No, it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Where
3,
it's
4,
like
1,
offset
2.
by 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
For
Glad to.
your laser versus your.
So yeah, so
The lasers are the proverbial tethers.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Neat.
Good to know. I'm ready.
We'll just do this again real quick. I'll go.
I felt like it had to be something like that because otherwise, like, how are you gonna resolve, you know, a stack if the numbers are like wonky?
Yeah. It gives you time to like get back into everything.
Yeah. I just wanted to confirm it.
Threes. Threes are grabbing. Fours are grabbing next. Fours grab your tethers. Ones go grab tethers. Ones are grabbing tethers. Twos are grabbing tethers.
Each set scores.
God, this is a fucking marathon.
Tower. Whoop.
We missed a tower?
Yep.
Oh no! That's
Yeah, I was just saying.
times.
I watched all just start moving forward and just not stop.
Unlucky. Is it good? Do you need a sec? I guess I didn't see win, so.
That used to happen to me, guys. Remember?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
You
still
would
happen.
just hear my W.
I mean, it still could. I'm not gonna do. Oh my god! We have the same music in
Threes grab tethers. Fours are grabbing tethers next. Fours grab tethers. Oh, that's my tower, Madoka.
Is it? But I thought we swapped.
Yeah, I swap with you.
So you
Yeah,
were
I
supposed.
thought that-
No.
So you were supposed to be at
If-
D.
Wait. You do not swap with Madoka. Madoka anchors and flame flexes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay, all right.
yeah, because there was one at D, Madoka. That's.
I know. I know there was.
Yeah, so if you and I are the same number, then I'm the one that takes the north going counterclockwise. Or going clockwise, rather. I'm the only one that you will anchor for. I believe.
Okay.
Yes. Just...
It's all good, Madoka. We all have those moments.
Oh, that is not the button I need to push. I'm trying to extract materia that I don't have accessible yet.
Planesynth extracts a grade 11 materia from.
Yeah. These are grabbing tethers. These are grabbing tethers. Fours are grabbing tethers. Fours!
Mic off.
I don't know how much this is gonna I don't know, maybe it'll confuse people. But I think I might, when I have the tether, just like in a situation like that, just sort of walk it over to where I expect the tether person to be intercepting me from. Because that's a long walk that had to happen for that. And then I still definitely could have made it back to the tower that I was right next to.
It's possible. As we get more familiar with the movement of that, that's something that we can definitely be looking to try to do.
You don't really need to meet the person wherever they are. You can intercept them very close to the boss, right?
That's true. I guess if they just walk more like in the middle, it's the same distance. Okay. I just wanted to voice the idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Threes. Grabbing tethers. Oh, I got the easy job. Threes.
There is still a tether that needs to be grabbed.
Threes.
Rip.
We should just wipe it at this point.
Yeah, we have to. Did somebody
There's
take it right
nothing
off
to
of
do.
you, Madoka?
So it's snapshot onto Madoka and then onto me, the same tether. And the second one never snapped to either of us.
Tethers are a wonderful mechanic.
I love
Yeah,
tethers.
And you would think they would have gotten rid of these by now.
Oh no, it's
No,
this and PlayStation that they're absolutely fucking obsessed with this expansion.
Yep.
Do not understand the PlayStation obsession.
And debuff passing.
Yeah. They've always liked debuff passing. That's a classic. 3s are grabbing tethers. 4s are grabbing tethers next. 4s are grabbing tethers. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong one. Oops.
Fine, well, I'll adjust.
1s are grabbing tethers.
I think that was a missed tower.
Yeah. When we all explode, it's towers.
It just says fuck you and kills you.
Wait, time is coming. What's up, Adika? You sure? Like I said, I would rather questions be asked if you feel you need to than. Okay. Well, let's go again. Grabbing tethers. 4s are grabbing next. 4s are grabbing tethers. 1s are grabbing next. 1s are grabbing tethers.
I got blown up.
That you needed to potentially adjust. We were missing. Oh, that was your tower running the ticket.
Me?
No, Cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's my password.
That's your password? Sick. It's a good thing I cover chat. There's a lot of, like, the reason I say that, Uki, is just there's a lot of being mindful of where other people are in it. If you can notice that, like, Luna was a little late trying to get where they
Yeah, and
because of tower shenanigans.
yeah, it was just like the last second that I didn't didn't think about the readjust there. That's just something.
It's just a matter of being mindful for shit like that. 3s get tethers. 4s are grabbing next. I could take that one from strafe. Yep. 1s are grabbing next. Twos are grabbing last.
I'll move.
Almost. We can probably get people up. Maybe. See? Because everybody's gonna get a debuff still.
Yeah.
I'm just turned around. I don't know which group is which side.
I'm reviving. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be, but I'll do the thing.
I was dismissal, so that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's my bad though. I shouldn't have tried to adjust. I should have just trusted that Aurelia would get there.
Okay. It's getting cleaned up a bit. Communication good though if you see like
Yep.
make use of Discord being a thing.
Has
Just don't like using third-party tools.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Threes grab tethers. Okay. Fours are grabbing next. Fours grab tethers.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. I didn't pay attention to the fact that I had to actually switch there.
Okay.
Sorry.
These are grabbing tethers. Fours will be next. Fours grab tethers.
There was no 2 in the south.
There was a lot of tether shenanigan too.
I think that was my bad. I went north. They should have addressed it.
PCD lags sometimes. Threes are grabbing tethers. Fours are grabbing next. Fours grab tethers. Ones grab tethers. Twos are grabbing last. Twos are grabbing last.
I'm so sorry. I hate that.
Tethers bad. Tethers are rough. My body has 4. There's gonna be a laser coming from me soon. Suki, did you just walk into that?
I was just roasting anyone.
Damn, that is
Lasered by C.
So
Yeah.
let's think here. Do Flame, which of these? I feel like we should split up our party mit for these stacks. Which do you want to reprisal and/or missionary, and which do
We'll do something there?
maybe? I don't know. Like it's a debuff that expires, but it looks like the laser comes from Omega.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt to throw it up because I don't know when. Ooh, we actually probably want to save a reprisal for the Tank Buster shit.
Are we both planning on invulning it?
I'm planning on invulning it.
I'm also planning on invulning it because I have a long invuln. If I'm gonna get any second use, it's gonna be I have to invuln at the first possibility. So
and sync everything in phase 2. Yeah.
So unless it is decided that the healers would rather have our mit at the DPS baits, like we won't need any party mit for ourselves for the busters.
True.
So
the thing I'm worried about is I don't think that our group mitigation is going to reach the other side.
Well, I know at least for the first one, I can pop Veil while we're stuck in there, and everyone can have a shield that'll last for 30 seconds. And reprisal, if it does actually work, like the boss is so chonky that we can still do that. I think it might just be missionary that is potentially scuffed. I don't know.
Yeah. I was thinking I can missionary when I come in, but then it's still like it's random as to when that happens.
Also, both of you involving there and then using both kitchen sinking the first buster of phase 2 is going to put a lot of stress on the healers right there at the beginning of phase 2. You might want to just because like as soon as phase 2 comes up, there's the double buster that's supposed to be basically lethal. So if one of you invulns there, because there's not much damage after the buster goes out, and until the mechanics are the whole mechanic.
Well, yeah, if there's like no other damage, is that I can move stuff around. Would the healers rather try to babysit us while there's lasers and shit going on, or would the healer like try to babysit one of us at that point, or would you rather us use our both of our invulns there, and then we just kitchen sink?
You have to use both of the invulns both times, or can one person invuln and then one person do?
Luna should use his their invuln, because I agree that it's going to take for fucking ever to come back up. So Luna should use theirs.
Yeah, I don't mind if one person has to heal one. I don't mind healing one tank. I think that would be more cost efficient.
Okay. So
I can still give you Mitt, so.
Yeah, I will not invuln that, and I will then invuln the first set.
Yeah.
Just kitchen
sink.
Or
the tank buster at the beginning.
You'll just kitchen sink that one.
Yeah. That is a good point.
Yeah, that's the only reason I bring it up.
Okay.
So, do we want... I guess we haven't really seen it cleanly, so I don't know. But do we want to attempt reprisals on while we're moving around and the Divine Veil at the start, or would we rather save those?
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea. I wonder if I can do a cheeky step in to hit Dark Missionary, even if it's not my turn to be rotating out.
What's the range on Dark Missionary?
15 yards?
15, yeah.
That's that's how far is that? Does this hit you? That missed.
Okay, that missed Z.
So it's approximately this much. So Omega's box is so big that we would. I guess it could still hit us if you come really close, but if we're on the edge, that's still kind of pushing it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm lined up with the edge of Omega's hitbox here, and you all are in the center. So.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, that looked really fucking weird. You didn't leave a portal behind or anything.
Nope.
That was funny.
It was just a funny little way.
I don't know. Maybe we can. Maybe Missionary will just be useful later in the fight. But at the very least, I'll give everyone Veil for the first one.
I was gonna say, as long as Flame's the first missile, would it still be relevant for Flame to maybe use Missionary when he's moving into the diamond for
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, if I'm Missionary at that point. I'll play around.
I think that. Yeah, I think that also just depends on what the healers have at that point. So.
Yeah.
It seems like this is the perfect Lily Bell situation.
Oh, yeah. It was literally made for it.
So
yeah, the part
I wonder between that and just what the healers, because I don't know how much Mitt is really needed.
The stacks and the missile, I feel, are definitely the more important thing, because afterward it's just a matter of getting everybody up to full for the back part and doing the mechanic right, and then healing the tank that's taking damage.
Yeah.
I'll try to reprisal after we start, just before the first bait, just to see if that helps.
Okay. Right, let's try to get
it. Yeah, let's get one. Yep. Sorry. I didn't mean to derail it with a Mitt discussion.
No, Mitt is good. I'll try to see if I can screw what net stuff looks like from a group perspective. I try to pay more attention to this in streams.
Maybe we can find like a mid sheet and start filling it out after raid or something.
I'm going to like immediately. Threes. Fours are grabbing tethers next. Fours get tethers. Oh, Madoka.
I literally was. Oh my god.
I hate this chunky
you grabbed
boy.
hate
tether, but you grabbed.
I grabbed
the group one
yours.
priorities tether, yeah.
Well, the other thing is actually on my screen, I watched it snapshot off of me for a nanosecond and then right back on me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did you try to go get Ukis or?
No, but
And
there's,
the funniest part was I was in perfect position for Madoka to go out right there.
it's just hard for me to tell who is who on this, and I didn't know that was you up there.
Yeah, that's why we're. Is it that you're missing the swaps, or you're just?
I'm not missing anything. I'm just
Okay.
bad at this.
No, this is a complicated
This is
mechanic for a first mechanic, so it's.
I would say
I'm
this
just-
is
And
probably.
no beating yourself up.
I'd say
I'm not trying to. I'm just not as fast at like
That's fine.
understanding stuff.
I mean, I would argue
That's,
this is
that's
probably.
why I'm trying to ask questions to see where I can help explain things, because like I don't care that there's like everybody has different learning speeds, obviously. Like that exists just in general. So it's not something that like is better or worse for learning at different paces. I just want to make sure that we're trying to explain things and like pick up people where we can.
I also would argue that
Explain
this is
more.
about as difficult as Cascade when it comes to execution.
Yeah, this is so rough. This is probably the hardest initial like mechanic of any of the ultimates that I've seen. Just because tethers fucking suck. But
That's an understatement.
We will be getting a lot of practice with this mechanic.
that's fine. Yeah. We will be getting plenty of practice with that. Let's I'm just gonna change the further.
Yeah, we have like 8 minutes left, right?
Chain pool till the end of the night. We can discuss stuff in Discord afterwards, and after time. So, right, threes. Fours are grabbing tethers next. Fours are grabbing tethers.
There is a tower that is. I wonder if I could take the tower and save the run even if it would kill me.
No.
No, because
debuff.
it doesn't recognize you without the looper debuff.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Yeah, it definitely did look like that. It's like the tethers in P3S. You have to beat.
Fours are grabbing next. Fours grab tethers. Ones are grabbing next.
There was a
What?
2 missing.
Oh, I was supposed to be on the B side, was I?
Oh, yeah, I
Wait,
think so.
No. Was
Yeah.
I? Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were.
Okay, my bad.
Remember, Z, you should never be on A.
Yeah.
Yep,
not
healers do
entirely
not
true.
flex.
Well, if there's a tower on one and a tower on A, then Z.
Okay, if we get first Heaven's Fall towers.
It is unlikely. Fours are grabbing tethers next. Fours go grab. Marathon already. Ones are grabbing next. My fucking goodness.
Ow.
Did it take off of you?
I was waiting for the tether to be taken off of me, but
Did I grab Madoka's tether?
Yes, you did.
How?
I don't know, because I watched Madoka running away from Stray, and then Stray runs past Madoka.
Madoka and I each had tethers.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't understand where you had it. It was good, and Strafe ran. What the fuck?
Yes. Client and server side discrepancies.
Yep.
That's just
Good
FF14 jank.
Frickin' tethers.
Clearly your ISP's problem, please understand.
Threes are grabbing tethers. Fours are grabbing tethers. Ones are grabbing tethers. Twos are grabbing tethers.
Then it's the wrong person.
It's just a health thing. Sorry.
Two to grab it. I'll miss this one.
no power. Okay.
Get another pull or two.
Yep.
Threes are grabbing tethers. Fours are grabbing tethers. Ones are grabbing tethers. Twos are grabbing tethers.
Get you straight.
Tabs, see if we can get some people. Look for your numbers.
Oh, and
Or Z by themselves.
Are you gonna blast me?
I lived!
Plane just has to dodge Madoka and live line. Okay.
I can
Let's
live
see
this.
the tank buster
Yeah,
damage.
just in-hole it.
The tank buster is... Can you see?
Yeah.
I think you're taking everything.
I am taking everything. I did it! I lived Pantocrator!
Easy.
Let's go! Easy game!
Enrage
No, just
So
kill
this
it.
is Enrage, right?
This is
Yep.
Enrage.
There you go.
I did it.
35% Enrage.
I'll just do 35%
We'll
more DPS.
we'll call it there because that's a fun place to stop.
Yeah,
I agree.
Day one Enrage.
easy.
For
Day one
2.5.
Enrage. Easy.
I hope you all had fun, everyone. I had fun playing with all of you.
I
I
Got
did
some
have
stuff.
fun. I am just frustrated with myself.
You're fine.
Oh,
A couple of
okay.
notes from today's adventure. I think honestly really good day one prog and experience. I appreciated all the conversation and people contributing to ideas and everything. There was a lot of good breakdown of what like personal responsibility for what was going on with stuff, and I think that like we are really close to having that first mechanic unlocked, and for the amount of pulls that we got in versus like the difficulty level of that mechanic, like legitimately really good job. We just need to, I guess I'll wait a sec for Madoka to come back. Well, that's happening.
All right. Well, while we're waiting on Madoka to get back, I will thank anybody who came out to watch the stream. I'm sorry it was not very interactive today, but I did want to at least thank anybody who came out. I believe this week we're running tomorrow instead of Thursday. So if that being the case, you guys will probably see me live tomorrow. Another run, we'll go again, and we'll see how things go. Until then, you know, nothing but love, peace, and happiness to everybody, and we will catch you next time.